Hello, I think we're live. Let's adjust the camera. Right, we're back in the kitchen. We're using the Mac webcam. It's a bit
it's a bit cold.
Is that better? Yeah, that's better with the sound. Much better with the sound. It was echoing. Stocked up, ready to go. Good evening all. So, in celebratory mood for the Stone Crow virtual pub. So we're saying we got one person watching. What's that all about then?
Yeah, there's obviously more because
there's a lot of comments coming through. Lots and 103. That's better. 103 people. It was saying one person was watching. So we're on StreamYard. The reason why we're on StreamYard tonight is because we got a special guest joining us at 7:30. Bit of a celebration to talk about. But there's another celebration, and I think this is a really cool celebration. Tonight, right now, standing here, we have been twice a week at the Stone Crow Virtual Pub for 6 months. 6 months. Thank you all so very much for joining me. It's been wonderful. We've had a wonderful time. Sounds like I'm going away. I'm not going nowhere. I'm just standing here saying thank you all so very much for 6 months of the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. We've built this thing together, haven't we? How do you think, Mel? Stone Crow Virtual Pub.
Whew. Cheers.
I like that. You know, I quite like the moving around of this whole. I like this escapade. You know,
quality on that camera is rubbish.
I need to sort out a webcam. But I think for the winter months, I think it should be here. It's getting dark out there now already. We're directly behind you is the bar.
Couldn't you do this on your iPhone though?
I've got a guest coming on at 7:30.
Yeah, I know, but I thought that. Who is it that?
So we've connected. We're not very technical people. We connected a GoPro to use as a webcam. Apparently, you can do this now, but we don't know how to do it. So.
No, we do know how to do it. You just can't find the actual software to download on the GoPro website.
We'll work it out again, I think. But we got a GoPro ready to connect up as a webcam in the future. So 6 months, yeah. Evening all. Lots of people saying hello. How are we all doing? I don't know. Have a sip of beer.
6 months.
Turn your sound down, dear. 6 months of the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Amazing, eh? So, where are you from? What are you all drinking? And of course, let's hit the like button. Let's get it liked. Where are we in terms of? I mean, I don't know. I think it might be a bit delayed, this whole thing, but we got 153 people, I think, tuned in tonight so far. That is amazing for 5 minutes. And I quite like the setup of StreamYard. We definitely need a better webcam.
I open my feet up.
I hope the gas is not the worst. Definitely ready. No. It's not. Our special guest is not the beer hooligan. We won. I want to keep it a bit of a surprise, but we won together a World Beer Cup gold medal. I can't believe it. World Beer Cup gold medal. And I'm like, I can't believe it. Absolutely can't believe it. So where are we with the likes? This thing doesn't show me.
Okay, so Hayes. He's watching on the TV tonight, and to be fair, the webcam needs replacing because
it's rubbish.
It's not all that good.
It's absolutely rubbish. So we're gonna get rid of that.
So can we not see how many people liked?
So we're gonna open up. We're just doing a bit of engineering here. I want to see how many likes we got. So I'm going to open up Safari very quickly, and I'm going to open up our live feed just for a moment, as quick as I can. Grab this, pull that over there, and then I'm going to go over to YouTube. It's going to be delayed,
though. I think.
I want to see how the likes are going, and we got 50 likes so far. so we don't want to sign into YouTube. I'm just going to be very quick with this. We're going to get just put in real ale. Hopefully you can see we're live. Oh, there we are. Look, there's our thumbnail for the night, Mel. Maybe we can sort that out. We got a £5 super chat from Matsy. Do you like pumpkin beer? It's the season. Depending if we can get it.
Yeah.
Depending if we can get the stuff. I'd definitely like to get it. Right, let's press pause on this now. Right, there we are. So we got the likes in. We're all set up. We got the 2 split screens going on now. So we got 71 likes. Normal thing to do now at 71 likes. Can we do 110? Can we do 110 likes? Hit the like button down below. Let's get 110 likes. Right off the bat. Right off the bat. Let's drive this virtual pub up. We got a guest. We got a guest coming on at 7:30. So I want to get as many people watching as possible. Let's drive this thing up. Thank you very much, Matt C, for the £5 super chat.
Somebody's asked if it's Postman Pat. Hope it is, because he's class, it says.
He is class.
Adrian, if you're watching, you got a fan there.
He is class. I think we're going to try as well. This is just off the cuff. We might have Terry joining us later on, Mel's brother. And I might send him the link on Gmail. I might get him on.
Oh,
he'll like that. I think he'll like that. The Stone Crow
I've got
Virtual
some
Pub.
tweets in, everybody.
Wait, though. I want 110 likes before you do anything. We're on 97 likes. Come on, we want 110 likes.
God.
Hit the like button down below.
Me off today.
Come on, there we are. Even Beer Wonder saying 110 likes, guys. Come on, let's get it in. 110 likes. Let's go. Let's go.
I need to put my phone in.
100. We got 100. 10 more likes to go. Come on, let's get 110 likes. 10 likes to go. 105. Come on, we're banging it in there. We're banging it in there. 5 more likes to go. Hit the like button down below. Let's do it. Let's do it. 110 likes. Let's hit the like button. 108. 2 more. 2 more likes. 2 more likes and Mel will get all the tweets and everything else sorted for you. 111. There we go. Right, Mel, do the tweets.
Oh, it's too late now. Put my phone on charge.
Oh, just get your phone. They can see it by there anyway. Right.
You sure?
I don't know with you. While you wait for your gas to let you get anyone here live too. Yeah, exactly that was StreamYard. Yeah, exactly that. I'd have to get.
I'll get to tweets in a bit, guys. I'm not going to ignore it.
So I'd have to work it all out. But we'll sort it all out later. But we got 213 people tuned in. So what do you think? We've done 6 months. We've done 6 months live. Where do you think, or what do you think the future of these whole live streams are? Especially with what's going on in the world again at the moment. It seems like we're heading back in a backwards direction in terms of our lives. Not our live feeds, but our actual lives. It seems like things are getting sticky a bit. So I think maybe things might kind of resume. Simon, have you tried this? Taste the difference. IPA, I picked up a case of 6 for a tenner today. Shane, I haven't. No, I'll have to try that same. We haven't got a Sainsbury's anywhere near us. Nowhere near us. Have we got a Sainsbury's? I gotta be honest. I'm much preferring this standing up, like moving about. I just feel more comfortable. I feel much more comfortable. Mel's gonna do her tweets.
I'm gonna do the tweets. I've moved the plug. Okay, let's have a look. So then, first one up is from Captain Meets Adventures.
Captain Meets Adventures.
You got a thing though.
Alan Mead, there he is. Happy Friday. Smash the like button. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Captain Meets Adventures. The future is the Stone Crow. Yeah, I mean, we're doing quite. I mean, now I'm not on my phone now, so I can use my phone.
Oh yeah, you can do tweets as well.
I can do tweets now because I'm not on my phone.
This is Captain Meets Adventures. It's a before and after real ale craft beer. Oh,
look at that!
I can't get close enough though, guys. Not sure it's gonna work.
What did I do? How did I do that? If I go into my Gmail. Right.
I've got loads.
We'll forget about that. We're getting very technical now at the moment. I want to make sure this is humming along nicely. So
This
Mal,
is
do the
from
tweets.
Lee.
Mal, do the tweets for a minute, and I'll.
Wild child chasing epiphany. That looks good.
We went for a meal today. Me and Mal, we had a day off together. We went for a meal. We had a nice big old burger in Brewdog in Cardiff, and it was lovely. It was lovely.
I had the Beyond Burger, and it was amazing.
Really good stuff.
From Beer Wonder, staggeringly good triple IPA. I'm in heaven.
Here we are. Look at that. Right, I need to go to my send page. Carry on with the tweets a minute, Mal, because I'm doing something very technical.
From Davey, hi Mel, can you shout out to me in Belfast? I loved last week with the family over. It was something different. Also, love Simon getting steaming and getting the top off. Oh, that was your dad, wasn't it?
That was my old man. We haven't had it. Hey up, how are we doing, Carlos? We haven't had it.
If you ever come to Northern Ireland, I would gladly buy you both a pint or 10. That's from Davey. Nice one, Davey. Thank you.
I got it then. I've been able to copy the link. So I'll be able to send that off to people now.
Sent another picture of tonight's beers.
Captain Media. Where's Andy's 80s boy gone? Is he still watching? Oh, I haven't seen Andy's 80s boy for ages. We did the What's It's. He sent us a load of crisps. Bear in mind, I've had a few beers. I've been incredibly busy with the beer. In terms of like being sent stuff and I always feel like I want to get on. I used to be able to get on to these beers much quicker than I have previously. I just have a big backup at the moment, and the supermarkets haven't helped with the
oh gosh
with the releases in the supermarkets. It's been insane. They're like absolutely kind of insane trying to get these beers reviewed and then it's backing up the other beers that I've got. I look drunk. Kevin, I've had
was that heavy, what was it called?
Well, I had a little
pudding face.
I'm writing this year off. I'm not a year off age. Makes sense. Yeah, well done, Chris Martin. Collaboration. Northern Monk Morrison's collaboration. It's a transient triple IPA, which is really good beer. They also do what's it called? Graham Nicholson, give us a shout out in Saudi, mate. Hey, well done. We got people from Saudi watching. That's really cool. But that you came in on Tuesday, I think. Any more tweets, Mel?
I don't know.
No, so I had a couple of beers and I had a little, when I come home, we had to get home for the kids. I had a little lie down in the garden, in the hammock. I had a little lie down in the hammock, sobered up a little bit, and I'm back here for tonight. Yeah. I felt it, and I was like laying there thinking, I've done something. Oh, damn, I put the kids' food in the oven, and I rushed in, and before it all burnt. But they never ate it anyway. They didn't even eat it anyway.
Meant not your dad, you getting your top off a few weeks ago. And he also said, have you ever had the Dutch oven?
The Dutch oven? What's one of those then?
From Neil Long, just having an amazing LHG hazy pale ale, not far from you, brewed in Bristol. Thanks you two for the entertainment for the last 6 months. Oh, look at the colour on that.
How do we feel about Paul Duggan, guys? Do you think he's having a bit of a laugh, or do you think we need to get rid of Paul Duggan? How do you think about it? Let's ask Mel, who's he's obviously trying to make offence to Paul Duggan. I mean, really, do we leave him, or do we? I tell you what,
I'm not even wearing red and white stripes.
We'll turn a blind eye. Do you know why we'll turn the blind eye? Because it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Right. Okay. So, what somebody said we work hard for. I got two feeds going. This is a quicker feed. The actual live on YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, Alan Mead, put him on timeout. Let's do a high five for Alan Mead. There we are. Put him on timeout. There we are. I mean, it doesn't bother us. It doesn't bother us. You know, if we were YouTubers that cared about stuff like that, we wouldn't be YouTubers, would we?
You need to tell Pie Man what you've done with your camera.
Who's Pie Man?
He said, "What's going on with the camera? It looks awful."
We got all the lights on.
Yeah, all the lights are on.
All the lights are on. It's just a bad webcam.
webcam.
Old-fashioned webcam. I'm going to get a much better webcam. So, dudes, a lot is speaking to Mel saying, "Don't listen to the haters. You're awesome in my eyes." Yeah, she's awesome, isn't she? You know what?
Don't even notice it one for you.
Well, I seen it there, and things. I'm a bit like Scott. You can say anything you like of me to me, but when it comes to saying something about Mel or anybody else in my friends or family, I'll go nuts. I'll absolutely go bonkers.
Be a wonder wants your physics machine.
Can I have a physics machine? Well,
can I have your physics machine?
It's all about. I've forgotten something really important in that review, and it's all about the head. I didn't mention the head at all in the video, and it's all about the head, the importance of a good head on a beer. And I should have really mentioned it, but there we are. I didn't, but perhaps I will. But I will. I'm going to use the physics. I'm going to grab hold of a bottle and crack something out now in a bit. Who doesn't? Well done, Nathan. Yeah.
God, can't believe you said that.
Captain Meets Adventures, Dismal and off. Yeah, exactly. Alan Mead with a membership.
Wait, let me check where it is.
Simon is in a shirt for second week running. Is it right? No, we went out. I laid in. I come home from Brewdog
today.
I come home from Brewdog. I laid in the hammock, got out the hammock, and got the live stream going. So I'm in my clothes I wore to Brewdog today. Yeah. So there we are. We're ticking along nicely. Where we got 275 people tuned in. It's getting dark out there. To all the people in the north of the UK at the moment, we wish you all the very best. And who's from the north? Put your hands up. Come on, comment in the comments box. Who's from the north and who's got to come home from the pub at 10 o'clock tonight? We wish you the very best, don't we, Mel? This new situation. 10 o'clock. We'll call it the 10 o'clock situation. Geordie boy, Bill Weir. Bill, look after yourself, mate. We got someone from Glasgow, Inverness, Durham. All of you lovely, lovely people. All of you lovely, lovely, lovely people. We got someone from Newcastle, Kieran Crooks, Newcastle. So we wish you all the very best. We really do. We really do. Bill Weir's living in Switzerland. Yeah, Daniel's in the North Pole. Where's Daniel Bale tonight? Is he working? Daniel Bale working in the Marks and Spencer's.
Maybe working.
We picked up a beer. We'll have to show him. Get the Burnt Mill beer. We picked that up today. That one there. I picked that up today knowing that Daniel Bale might be tuned in, and that's from Marks and Spencer's. It's called High Hopes, and it's a West Coast pale ale. I got a cough coming. Oh, no.
We went on the train. Okay, I've got some more tweets. So from Dan, drinking a bit of Monk.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, my word. I can't reach. Why is it so high?
I can answer. I got a private message here from another YouTuber. I can answer
Bill,
these.
Last pint of Franciscan from the keg on the perfect draft. Looking good. The picture quality of your camera is rubbish. I'm not used to this. Captain Meets Adventures. Mal, give a disclaimer. This stream will involve beer talk, fun, and games, and one jolly good laugh.
Did you get that? I just sent it. Did you get that? Speaking to a beer tuber. See on his way out live on YouTube. Think of the views. Yeah, can you imagine that? Yeah. Oh, we got a reply. Look at this. It's live. It's live. Yeah. Look at that. Okay, we're gonna have some fun tonight. Right, Wolverhampton. I'm drinking Aberdeen Deliverance, which is pretty heavy on the Sabro hops. The
Manx Unite. I'm from Newcastle, but I'm moving to Sheffield for university tomorrow.
We got to keep an eye on the
pick
time
up
as
the
well.
Northern Monk and Lerwick Stout for my first night in. Nice one.
Right, can we get it?
Started with a bang.
We got 200. I don't know whether to look over there. 279 or 289. Look at that.
Yeah, go for that one.
Right.
Go for the bigger one.
In 8 minutes' time, we got our special guest coming on live in 8 minutes, and I want him to come on with that? I'm like,
oh, I thought you swallowed a fly.
And I want him to come on, right? I want him to come on with over 300 live viewers. I want him to come on with over 300 live viewers. So we got 8 minutes before our special guest comes in. So I'm gonna generously ask you to smash that like button, get it smashed, get it on there, and get it liked.
What we might do afterwards is end the live feed and then put it on Simon's phone, because the quality, everyone's complaining about the quality.
We're gonna have some people.
Yeah, but
sorry about we got good sound. Look,
have we?
You all told me how bad my sound was, and you all told me I needed a microphone. I invested in a microphone. Let me save up a bit, and I'll buy a webcam. And I promise you, we'll do it from StreamYard.
Well, we use the GoPro once we get it set up.
Hello, you awesome people. Lord's Brewing Company. John, how busy are you?
Cheers, John.
How busy is John tonight? I mean, I'm in the mood tonight.
People are guessing, I think.
We want to get 300 people watching.
No guesses.
So we need to hit the like button. Can we do... how about, would I be greedy to say, with it's 300 people watching now, but can we do 200 likes? Hit the like button down below. They'll be on in 7 minutes. I'm going to switch it over to dual screen. And there's a way then of actually putting the comments on the screen as well, which we can... There's a way of putting comments on the screen. Can anybody help me on StreamYard here? There's a way of putting the comments on the screen these days.
So they can all read them?
It pops up on the bottom, like, remember on Google Hangouts where you had a little thing on the bottom?
Might distort it a little
How
bit.
it like comes on the bottom of the screen. How do you get the little comment on the bottom? You see it on some of the...
Mark's just joined us from the Beer Hooligan. Hello, Mark. Hi, Simon. How are you? I'm Mel. Just spent 45 minutes.
Hang on. Click on the message, mate. It will say show. Oh, right. Okay. We'll actually do that. We did it. Look at that. We're technical. We're technophobes now. Lord's Brewing Company, £2 super chat. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. We can show. Look at that. I'm a techno wizard now. How are you, Mal? I just spent 45 minutes reviewing the... Well. You need to turn the sound on your phone, dear.
Why?
Because
I don't have a watch anymore, so you didn't tell me about it.
We can't have phone notifications.
Yes, we can. Can't we? I don't even know what it is.
Oh, there he is. There he is. Look at this. We got Lord's Brewing Company up as well with a £2 super chat. I'm going to get this one up now. There he is. I go, look at that. I got Kent Beer Reviews comment up. I'm going to get some really funny.
So can I just ask, before we change the subject or before we do something really important, did anybody manage to pre-own a PlayStation 5?
Oh, yeah. PS5. We woke up and we tried to order one. Gone. Oh, we did it. Someone said 200 likes. Come on, we need 200 likes. Hit the like button down below. We got 305 people. We got a special guest coming. Come on, there we are. Come on, let's do it. Always a red. Where did it go? It's gone. Where did it go? There he is. Always a red. 200 likes. Come on, guys. Hit the like button down below. Always a red is pushing us. 200 likes. Hit the like button down below. We got the guest coming out in 4 minutes. He should be on. Without, if there's no technical issues, we'll have the guest on in 4 minutes. But we want over 300 people tuned in. We definitely want over 300 people tuned in. 201 likes. You are a star. You are a star. Where's Alan Mead? Smash, smash, smash. There he is. Alan Mead. There he is. There he is. Alan Mead. Smash, smash, smash. There we are.
So loads of other people missed out as well. So dudes a lot. Somebody else said no.
Right, 3 minutes, and then we got our live guest coming on. We got 305 people watching. Really cool. I'm going to get some of the people who have supported us right from the very beginning. Whoop, no, not that one. Whoops, mistake. It moved as I went to press it. Captain Meets Adventures. Somebody there who's followed us. I'm going to do
That's
a
a
tribute.
really good idea, Captain Meets Adventures.
I'm going to do a tribute tonight to all the people who have supported us over the last 6 months. And I'm going to get them all up on the screen one by one. All of you guys that have supported me over the last 6 months. It's been wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. I haven't even read his comment. He could be swearing at me, but at least Captain Meets Adventures is not going to swear at me. It's a comment about the PlayStation.
Wait for a little while.
Like every console.
I think that's a good idea.
Right, should we get another one? Should we get...
that one. Joe Biden's.
We'll get this one up very quickly because this guy supported me for an awful long time now, and we actually get on really well. So that's Beer Wonder. We got Beer Wonder up, and you said there was another one. I tell you what, this one, Joe Biden's dentures.
Look at the comment.
Right, I tell you what, right, this man, Joe Biden's dentures, not only has he supported me, but he's pushed me. He's pushed me to make the live streams better. He's pushed me into when I've moaned a bit and gone, I'm tired. Oh, I'm tired. Oh, I'm tired. This man here, Joe Biden's dentures, has said, come on, get on with it. Get on with it. And I tell you what, from the very beginning, Joe Biden's dentures has supported this channel, the Stone Crow Virtual Pub, and probably before. So thank you very much to Joe Biden's dentures. Who else have we got? It looks like the comments have stopped now.
Yeah, they have.
There he is. Here's another one. Daniel Bale. Hope you have a good stream, guys. In work. Well done to 6 months of live streaming.
Thank you.
Another fan. And Daniel Bale has come back. I've mucked up, I have. Here we are. There's another one. Daniel Bale's come back with a £2 super chat. Cheers to all. Have a good one. So I think before we... I need to drink this now. And I need to flick this over now to
Big Kev.
Split screen
Feels
mode.
like a retirement speech. I've got something in my eye.
Oh no, what's happened?
No.
Hang on, Mel. What's happened? What have I done? I need to go over to split screen mode. What's happened? What have I done?
You need to invite somebody first before you can do that.
No, what have I done? Panic mode. It's 7:30. Panic time, guys. Is it that one? Oh man.
But you haven't got the other person there.
Help me, Mel, quick. We're having messages. I want to split screen.
Yeah, but you
How
need
do
the
I
other
split
person.
screen?
Have you invited them?
Yeah.
So go on to invite.
No, I have. He's invited. I needed to go to split screen. Oh, they won't. I didn't know you couldn't do it halfway through a stream. Mel's a techno wizard, yeah. Mel's a techno wizard. No, you can't. No, we've done that. It's just a link. Press cancel. That's just a link. We will get the special guest on, I promise you. Oh no, because
she needs to join it now. That's all.
Shane Gibson, to pull that up while we're waiting. Then Shane Gibson, show it. £2 super chat. Thank you very much, Shane. Really appreciate you. We're having technical difficulties
so when
on
they
the
come
Stone
on,
Crow.
we need to accept them. You need to accept it. So they're not on here yet. It should just come up and say wants to join.
I'm being insulted by the beer hooligan. He's actually, look at this. The beer hooligan's insulting me here. And I'm not overly happy with it. All right, Scott's message. I've had a message off Scott. Right, he's going to help me out. Maybe you haven't clicked it yet. Maybe you haven't clicked it yet. Pardon me. Right. Okay. I'm just waiting. Okay. Here's John. Can you take the stream a minute while I text John?
Yeah, we currently have 337 people watching live. Amazing. Happy Friday. Hope your week's been all right. Back on it now.
I've just sent a message to another brewer.
Send him another link from Bill.
I'm going to ring him.
Has he replied to the?
He's just got married and he's got a baby.
So has he replied to the invite?
I'm going to call him.
So what is our likes at the moment? We are currently on 227. That's pretty good. What time is it? Half an hour in. Amazing. Oh, right. Okay. What's this then?
Super chat. Get that done now.
Super chat from Mark. £2. Love you guys. Keep going. Thank you. Thank you. It's amazing. Pure comedy gold.
Oh! I'm ringing and he's on. There we are. Invite him on. Invite him on. No need to ring. No need to ring. He's here. Add the stream. Yay!
You don't need to call me. And you don't need to call me.
I was like, where's Craig? Right, okay.
He was panicking.
Technical. I'm a technical wizard, I am, Craig. Honestly.
Yeah.
If you ever need a job, if you ever need somebody to come and sort all your computer systems out at your brewery, then I'm your man.
Are you trying to take up my job?
Well, let's turn the volume up. Right, so this is Craig.
If it's too loud, you'll have too much feedback.
No, there's no feedback. There's no feedback, is there? Hello. We got Craig from Glen Affric Brewery. How are you doing, Craig?
I'm doing good. So I'm a little bit late. Had to spend an extra couple minutes getting the baby down. Pass him off to the wife.
We've been there, and we know what to say at this point. Thank your wife for letting you come on for half an hour. Really?
Yeah, exactly.
We know that because we've done it.
How old is baby?
She'll be 4 weeks old on Monday, so she's pretty fresh.
Yes, indeed. She's a new one. Oh wow!
Fresh.
What's her name?
Thea.
It's live.
Thea.
It's live. Don't you?
Thea.
Beautiful, lovely name.
You gonna have a stone that goes?
Yes.
Oh.
So the box arrived, did it?
Yes, it did.
Thank you.
Came yesterday.
It's all a bit hectic here, Craig, but we wouldn't have it any other way, would we?
No, exactly. Well, that's why I ended up sending this to you last minute. Did it arrive yesterday or today? Sorry.
It came yesterday.
Yesterday,
yeah. So I sent it off on Wednesday about 20 minutes before our shipping guy came by to pick it up.
Oh, wow.
So I was like, oh, we should do the stream. Oh, I need to send you a new box.
Brilliant. Well, what we've done, Craig, here's a look at the beer.
I'm familiar with it.
I'm going to tell people, have you got a way of commenting as well as...
I can. I've jumped onto my laptop rather than my phone. I figured that's probably a better way of doing it.
Right, okay.
Although I don't see how I can do comments. I can do private chat, but that's not very useful.
I'd like a comment. If somebody can do us a favour, if somebody can nip over quickly to Glen Affric Brewery's website, go into their store, if they could click Stone the Goes and comment with the link to Stone the Goes, I will then... I'm sorry, I think I got some weird cough coming. So I'll put it up on the screen, but otherwise, it doesn't really matter because I've put a live website link.
Yep.
Glen Affric Brewery in the link below. It's a live link. So if you want to order this beer, Stone the Goes, which is here, you guys hit the link down below. And I suppose, Craig, the first thing I can do is introduce you to Mel. Mel, Craig, Mel.
Hi, Mel. I'm very familiar with you. I watch you on live streams all the time.
Okay.
Brilliant. Okay, that's that bit done and
I
dusted.
think you should introduce the beer.
No, I'm going to ask Craig
Okay.
to talk about why this week have I been so excited about this beer? Go on, Craig. Tell us.
Absolutely. Before it disappears, I've just seen Beer Wonder post a link in the chat.
There we go.
There you go.
Oh, look at that!
Thank you,
It's
Mark.
Mac. It's Mac, the beer hooligan. Well done, Mac. Thank you very much. So there's a link.
So yeah, we'll talk about the beer very quickly. So one of the reasons why we're super excited about this beer this week is we got the results back from the World Beer Awards. Some of you may remember Simon talking about potentially putting this in for some awards this year, and we did just that. And I'm very pleased to say that Stone the Goes won UK's best flavored sour at the World Beer Awards. Not gold, not silver, not bronze, but UK's best flavored sour. So we're really chuffed with that as a brewery, because that's actually 2 years on the trot that we've won that exact same award. Last year we won UK's best flavored sour for our Tart and Typhoon, which is our mango and passion fruit sour, and then this year again we've won it for Stone the Goes. So that's pretty damn incredible for us. I think we're the only brewery that I can see that's won the same award twice in succession.
Well, I've been trying to win anything for 10 years, and I've never won anything. So 10 years in beer. This is my first ever, of course, in collaboration with you guys. You guys did all the hard work. We brewed the beer together, and I'm really pleased to
so sour.
Be able to finally say I'm an award-winning vlogger.
Yep, you are.
So I'm tasting this. This is off.
So tart.
It's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's very new to me, sours.
Yep. Right. Yeah. No, we do warn people on the back of the can. Expect a full-on fruit salad taste with an explosive tart sour finish. I mean, it's a sour beer for sure.
It is
really helped by, because we use sour cherries and passion fruit in there as well, which on their own are already quite tart. So when we make this, we in a way have to control and really keep an eye on the pH when we're souring it in the kettle, because for anybody that is interested, this is a kettle soured beer. We don't do any like wild fermentations or anything like that. It's all kettle soured. So with this one specifically, we really keep an eye on the pH, because we don't want it to go too low, because then when we add all the fruit, particularly with the amount of cherry and passion fruit, it's just going to dip really, really low. So you want to make sure that you're kind of edging it in a way where it's still sour, but you don't go past that line.
Can you remember how you felt when you won your first award in beer? And because I've been buzzing.
Yeah, because it was only last year. It was only last year. We're a fairly young brewery, Glen Affric. The first awards that we won, I'm trying to remember how many we won, which sounds really narcissistic now I say it out loud. It was at the World Beer Awards last year. If I'm right in saying we won, I'm trying to visualize the award boards that we've got in our tap room. I think we won 7 awards last year at the World Beer Awards. I'll rattle them off quickly. We won, as I mentioned, the UK's best flavored sour for Tart and Typhoon, which is our passion fruit and mango sour. And then we won UK's best sour for Blissful Afternoon, which is our raspberry and coconut sour, which is incredibly popular. And then I'm trying to think of the other ones we got. We won an award for Buried Alive, which is our mixed berry lager that we do as a summer seasonal. We didn't do it this year because summer was cancelled. Because it's great for the tap room, like out on the deck and stuff like that. But and then one of the biggest ones that we won last year was World's Best Keller Beer. So we actually do a micro Keller beer called Micro Variation, which you've reviewed on your channel as well, Simon. I remember you did it in the brew house actually when you were brewing this beer. In fact, I think. Yeah,
we did. We got the bags of malt in, and then after that, after we mashed in, I walked to the side and did a little beer review. So what I did, I set up the tripod with the camera.
I remember.
I do a bit of brewing, and then I'd nip and do a review. And it was well, to be honest, it was the last time we'd been out. We haven't done anything. Done anything since. Because it was like, it felt like on the train home, the world was closing in. I could feel it, you know?
Well, it was. I mean, you're talking Beer-X. I mean, that was, half of Beer-X was cancelled. It was dead.
That's my lanyard for work, isn't it? I use the lanyard for Beer-X at work now.
Yeah.
So there's a question here. So Oh, go on. Sorry.
No, I was just going to say, depending on, because I can't put comments in here, before we get too far down this, I want everybody to know that until midnight on Sunday, you guys exclusively for the live chat, we're giving you a 15% off discount code for the store. So it's all one word, Stone the Crows. So
I'm gonna
it's 15% off. So if you want to just, Simon, if you want to write it down on a bit of paper, you can hold it up, and then me and Mel can just chat for the remainder of this if you want.
So Stone the Crows, 15%. That's amazing. Very, very generous.
Stone the Crows. So that's 15% off pretty much everything in the store minus digital gift cards, because that makes no sense.
Yeah.
And some multi-packs that we've got on right now, because they're already pretty heavily discounted. But if you want to go buy Stone the Goes, you can buy that to your heart's content. We've got a reasonable large volume of it now, because, you know, as we kind of mentioned in old streams and stuff like that, is that that was only a 500-liter batch that we brewed for the original Stone the Goes. Yeah. As soon as we released it, it completely sold out within 2 days, I think, something like that. I remember because I do most of the direct-to-consumer stuff as part of the business now. So I was managing the online store, and we had something like 400 orders in 24 hours. It was mad. And a lot of that was Stone the Goes as well. So we knew as soon as we put that out, it's Stone the Crows, all in caps. It should work in lowercase as well, just in case.
So is that there on the screen? Does that work?
It might. I don't know. I don't know is the question. So yeah, we brewed a 3,000-liter batch of this pretty quickly afterwards, probably about 3-4 weeks afterwards, when we could fit in the schedule. Which for us to rebrew a beer is probably the shortest period of time we've ever had for a rebrew. So that was good. So we've got 3,000 liters of it. We're okay for stock right now.
Okay. Brilliant.
So buy it to your heart's content. I'll be shipping them up personally on Monday.
Fantastic. Okay, so there we go.
That's it. Perfect. That's it.
Can you scroll back up? Somebody put a really good question to the two of you. Can you go back up to them?
Quick one from Josh Edwards. I got a delivery other day from Glen Averick. Ace Drop, Bevy Cross the
Mersey. Yeah, that's an IPA I've got in the fridge actually right now.
Can of Stone Goes, great brewery. Got delivered in less than 24 hours.
Yeah, we aim for a next day delivery. We've got next day delivery on pretty much everything.
That's fantastic. That really is. Okay, so here from Neil. Congratulations. Oh, yeah. That one.
Congratulations. Can you tell us how Stone the Goes came about and what was the process for the collaboration? Good question.
Yes, so do you want to go for that, Simon, or I can jump in? I don't want to steal all your thunder.
Fantastic. I had a fantastic chat with your dad, Trevor.
That's right.
Give us a ring. And he said, come on up. And this was a week before. Come on up. Hotel, brilliant stay. I had a 1 day at Beer X, which you guys sorted my ticket out for because I didn't have a ticket. You guys sorted my Beer X ticket out for trade day. Over the moon with that. Got to judge in the final of some of the best beers in the UK.
Was it back
for
in
that
March,
year.
Wasn't it?
Yeah, back in March.
Like a week before lockdown.
Yeah, and then
BC before COVID.
Yeah, BC. BC.
and I got to be honest. Normally, I got invited while I was at Beer X. I was invited to go to all sorts of places that night, to different breweries and parties, and I decided to, because my hotel was kind of like far away, and I wanted it to be a good day's brewing. I decided to nip back at 7 o'clock to the hotel. I ordered an big Indian takeaway for myself. At the Indian takeaway, I was in bed by 9, and I was up banging on your brewery door at 8 o'clock in the morning. I remember.
That's right. You were there, nice and sharpish for the morning.
Sharpish, no hangover.
Better than other people who've come in for collabs. They've come in a bit late and a bit hungover.
Well, I fancied it. I really fancied it. And I was fresh for that day. And we had a wonderful day. I think I drank, because I knew go into a brewery, you want to go to a brewery fresh because you want to drink all their beer, don't you? so I reviewed a lot of your beer that day.
You did on site, yeah.
We did the collaboration and it was wonderful. But what about your part with it? What was your experience of it?
Yeah, so it was interesting. For those that don't know, I'm the founding brewer for Glenafric. I don't brew that much anymore, although ironically enough, I've had to jump back in the brew house this week, just kind of fill out a stopgap of staff. But it's one of those things where I do more of the product development kind of side of things. So if there's a really crazy wild recipe, I'm usually involved in it in some way. But this is one of the beers that I wasn't actually involved in that much in designing. It actually came about from our team. They had just come back not long ago from Brew London, which was a festival down in London, obviously.
Yeah,
we were pouring at, and they had, I can't remember which brewery it was or what sours it was. It was a brewery that does a load of different sours. It was European. I can't remember the name for the life of me. But they had one that had like 4 or 5 different fruits in it. Some of the ones that we used in this, and it just triggered their brain. They got really excited by the idea, and it just was serendipitous that, you were coming on site. And it's like, okay, well, we've got this idea. We've never done a goes. We're pretty good at sours. Let's try and go into this other niche of goes, which is not particularly common in the UK. Ironically enough, I'm familiar with some breweries locally that actually do it, but outside of that, there's not an awful lot of goes in the country. So it was just interesting to make.
Amazing. Now, we had a chat on the phone just a couple of days ago, and I'm just going to quickly get up this super chat if I could, very, very quickly. That one there. Thank you very much, Joe Biden's dentist, for the £2 super chat. Now we're going to go all the way back to the.
I'm missing so many. I'm seeing mentions of I can't believe it's Nutella, which is a chocolate hazelnut and vanilla porter we do. That actually won 2 gold medals at this year's World Beer Awards. That was also pretty cool because that was a recipe of mine. So to win 2 golds for that was pretty cool.
Right, I've got now I've collaborated with Rune Birkeland. He's a great friend of mine over in Norway. He's the owner of Leisefjorden Microbrewery. So just put in something really quickly, 3 to 4 pH.
That's 3 point. I'm assuming what he means is 3.4. It actually says on the back of the can, this is 3.2 pH. I'm just trying to find my camera there. pH of 3.2.
Right. Yeah.
Brilliant, great friend of mine. Now then, the phone call went a bit like this. Shall we speak about another collaboration in March, if we can?
Yes.
Of course, if that's possible.
If the world's not on fire.
If the world's not on fire, can we do another collaboration as a celebration in March, if it ties in with BeerX, if BeerX happens? And if so, and this is live to all of our viewers, the 300 people that are tuned in tonight, what would you like myself and Craig, Trevor, and everybody at Glenafric Brewery to try and win another gold medal at the World Beer Cup? What would you like us to brew? Comment. We'll have a little look at the comments as they roll through.
I'm going to wait for a whole load of dipper comments.
Yeah.
Someone that goes, the nicest drink I've ever had. Congratulations, guys. And that was a £5 super chat. So we really wanted it. We really wanted to get that comment across. So thank you very much, Kieran.
I saw somebody in the comment. I've got the comments up on the side of my laptop here, and I did see somebody ask, "Where's my accent from?" Long story short, born in Southport, and then I moved to Hong Kong when I was 5 years old. So I grew up in Hong Kong. I've got this what they call the international kid accent. Grew up with Canadians, Australians, Koreans, South Africans, all that kind of stuff. So I've got a very mixed kind of accent. So I don't really sound from anywhere. I've got Scottish parents as well, so there's bits of Scottish coming in there as well. So it depends on the mood and how.
Yeah, you find loads. We got loads of stout, loads of imperial stout. We got Kolsch's, Belgian triples.
Lee, make a fleshy blood orange sour.
Yeah.
Okay, hold that thought for 1 second.
Yeah, okay. Imperial stout. We had lots of imperial stout, lots of stout, coffee stout, imperial stout, Belgian style blonde. Craig did that.
So, you always, it's always in your comments, fleshy blood orange.
Yeah,
which I'm not entirely sure about you. I mean, I think you've got like a list of words, and fleshy blood orange is always top of that list.
Yeah.
This is a beer that I designed ages ago, and we still brew it. It was one of our most popular beers, and still is, to be honest. It's Atomic Orange. It's our blood orange pale ale.
Yes, brilliant.
So we can't really do a blood orange sour, a fleshy blood orange, because we already do a big blood orange one. But just thought I'd point that out. We do a lot, and that's on the store as well, actually.
Lots of people saying stout. Now I'm going to say this, and I think Craig might agree with me on this. The problem with brewing a stout in March/April is that by the time it's all fermented out, we're going into May and we're heading out of stout season.
If
that makes perfect sense.
Be out of stout?
It's hard. You can do it. We've done it. We've done it before. We've done it with big stouts too. If we're going to go down that route, then I'm spitballing here live, which is never a good idea. We've got a fairly extensive barrel aging program on site. So much so that Kingsway Stout, which you reviewed not too long ago, our bourbon barrel aged Russian Imperial Stout, that won UK's best wood aged beer actually this year at the World Beer Awards. And it sold out very quickly. It was a very small volume. We would be up for doing a collaboration barrel aged beer. That would be good. But we wouldn't release it for like a while. That's the problem. Yeah. We've experimented before with brewing a beer, which is then released and then put in barrels in parallel. So you would have a barrel aged release of the exact same batch further down the line. And the problem with that is the processes that you have to do to the beer for it to survive in a barrel in the first place has an effect on the beer when it comes directly fresh out of tank, because it usually is a bit more bitter because it needs to be protected against what's in the barrel in the first place. It can be a bit more nuanced, a bit more bitter than what you technically want.
What about chocolate orange stout?
We've done that before.
Oh,
we've done a chocolate orange beer before. It sold okay.
I'm well up for a barrel aged beer.
Beer Dog Reviews. You can name it without a shadow of a do.
Yeah, we could without a shadow of a do. I'm not sure if you know.
The problem is that I think Stone the Ghost is the best name that you could ever have, and I don't know how I could top that. Those that don't know, I came up with the name. I'm going to claim credit on that one.
That was just a jump, a massive. As soon as I remember, I felt my eyes lighting up when you said that, and it was in the morning, about 9 a.m.
Yeah, it was about 9:15 in the morning. Yeah.
And you went. I've been thinking about it, and Stone the Goat, and I was like, oh my goodness, that is like the best name ever for this beer. So I hope lots of people order this beer. It is a terrific. And
I've got my email notifications. I keep seeing order notifications pop up.
No way!
Well done.
I want to give everybody a great big hug. Come here. Let's have a hug.
And just so everybody knows, the code is live until Sunday on midnight. So if people are watching the VOD tomorrow or throughout the weekend, you're fine until Sunday night, midnight.
So thank you very much, Josh, for the £2 super chat. Suggests a good brown ale, Stone the Crows. Thank you for that. And
I've got a brown ale recipe in mind. Actually, we'll probably be brewing that in the next couple of months, so that'll be off the table.
So Graham's ordered. He's saying the discount code is working.
Excellent. There you go. Yeah, I'd assumed so.
Brilliant.
I keep seeing ESB. ESB is something that I would be dead interested in. The problem is, and I'm gonna speak out of turn slightly. Outside of very traditional breweries, we're not a particularly traditional brewery, if you can tell by the beers that we make. We're known for being quite eclectic with the things that we make. You know, we do a 5-fruited goes, we do a chocolate hazelnut vanilla porter, a blood orange pale ale, and 18-month barrel aged beers. If we then released an ESB, it's so out of character for what we make. We would. Genuinely, in reality, we would struggle to sell it because it's not like what we do. It's not. It's not our bread and butter. Doesn't mean we can't do it, but it's just one of those things where we're not known for that, and you would be.
What about
less likely?
Have you done a chili stout? She likes chili.
I think.
Oh, chilies are very, very divisive. Again, everything that people mention, we've done. We've probably done over 100 and something different beers in the couple of years that we've been around. We're pretty. We've got 30 taps in our tap room, so we're usually pretty creative with what we're doing. So we've done a pineapple and chili IPA, which was another collaboration with a friend of mine from China, and it was very divisive. I'll say the people that liked chili loved the beer, and people that hate chili hated the beer.
Yeah, which makes sense. Totally makes sense.
Writing Stag, just looking at this comment here. Writing Stag is one of my favorite beers. It's a passion project of mine. It's definitely the most quote unquote normal outside of our core range. It's an American red ale, but it's got loads of big malt character, tons of pine, tons of grapefruit. It's that spicy rye. I love that beer so much.
Brilliant, fantastic, yeah. So I'm going to take you all the way back to the barrel-aged stout, and after drinking Kingsway, if we could get anywhere near that, because that was, for me, that was better than the Goose Island Bourbon County Stout. For me, personally, as a reviewer, I thought that was absolutely terrific. And if we can get anywhere
very humbling
near,
whenever I hear
it's amazing. If we can get anywhere near that in terms of mouthfeel, and that's the important thing, I think, is mouthfeel for me. When you have a barrel aged stout, just to get that kind of that big ABV and that big kind of almost like when you undo the bolt at the bottom of an engine and it's all kind of like glooping out. That's what I want. That, and if we can go anywhere near that, then blimey, I think we're onto an absolute winner.
Is this Liam Nielsen? Yes.
I read that as well. Amazing.
So if anybody, we got a comment on who's this lad then. So if anybody's joined in late, if anybody's come in an hour late, then of course, I mean, you're probably coming back from the pub if you're on living up in the north, which is, are you affected by this whole northern?
Yeah, we're in the Merseyside area, but our bar has not been open since original lockdown anyway. We're not saying we're not going to open our on-site tap room. We do takeaway cans, that's about it. So we're not really that affected at all.
I think, do you know what would be really fun is that if like Mel's joined this since March, I think if we can get a babysitter, which is getting easier and easier now because they're getting a bit older, I think Mel should come up and we should do this collaboration together. This because
you like dark beers, don't you, Mel? You're much more of a dark beer person.
Yeah, I really enjoy dark beers. Yeah, definitely.
Do you like pastry stouts at all?
I'm not.
You know what I mean by pastry stout? It's like crap loads of lactose, other adjuncty dumb stuff.
No, I'm not a fan of lactose. I don't like that.
Oh, I like a challenge. We don't do a lot of lactose beers, actually. We've only done, I could probably count on one hand the amount of lactose beers we've done. Okay. But I've got like pastry stout ideas in the back of my brain, and I keep trying to figure out a reason to do them. It's collaborations is usually where we find the justification to do something stupid.
Yeah, yeah, totally.
Oh, we got another award-winning beer writer joined us. You know, you aware of Pint Size?
No, if I'm honest.
Brilliant. He's Ollie Hayden, fantastic guy. He won a Guild of Beer Writers Award. I'm sure he'll tell me when it was. I think it was 2019. Was it, Ollie?
Oh, excellent.
Oh, and look at this. We've got a £10 is about to hit the.
Oh, it hasn't come through yet.
Here we go. Look at this. Fantastic. Thanks for the 6 months and thanks for getting a great local Wirral Liverpool brew on. Love you all. Can you recognise this man, Craig?
To be honest, not necessarily.
Really?
Not necessarily. It's just because I run the tap room, so I'm kind of like the face of the brewery and all that kind of fun jazz. But within the tap room, you know, sometimes some people come over and say, "Do you remember me?" It's like, to be honest, I see about 400 faces a night. Like I'm not going to recognize everybody. If you come in multiple times, then I will recognize you. Because then you usually have a rapport. At which point, I usually give you free beer anyway. So come in more often.
Neil Long, thank you very much for the £10 super chat. Neil sorted us out, and sorry to bring up another brewery, but
nope.
I'm sure you're friends with these guys. Neil sorted us out with a few beers from Carnival.
Carnival, yeah, no, I know Doug. Amazing, very up and coming young brewery in the Liverpool area.
Really lovely stuff. Okay, so where are we with
I was going to say, in terms of a collab, I like stouts. I was thinking something along the lines of cocoa and coconut. Maybe.
A barrel aged.
Chocolate and coconut.
Yeah.
That could work.
Yeah.
That could work. See, this is the problem now. We're going to start spitballing recipes on live stream, and I feel like that's going to be a bad thing.
We certainly have. We've had
We're going to say something, and somebody's going to latch onto that, and they're going to mention it in your comments.
Yeah.
Forever.
Absolutely. We got a lot of people. Put their kind of recommendations through, and a lot of it was imperial stout and stout. So, I would love to do. I've seen your barreling process. It is incredible.
Can you eat that one?
Coconut.
I don't know.
Well, you better ask the brewer.
I don't think whiskey would be a good flavour with that.
With coconut,
you would add the coconut afterwards. You wouldn't add it in barrel. You would add it afterwards. I mean, we're pretty experienced with coconut. To be honest, we know how to handle that. We do a beer called Paradise Reef. Again, it's one of my stupid concoctions. It's a pina colada pale ale. It sells incredibly well. It sells incredibly well.
It's amazing.
It's very, very popular, but it is also divisive in as much as if you don't like coconut, you're not gonna like that beer. It's one of those things where it's we're one of those breweries where we get a lot of weird untaps because it's like, I don't like coconut, not like 1 star. It's like, well, maybe don't drink a pina colada beer then. But I don't know what to do. I don't know what to tell you.
Cal says rhubarb and ginger beer.
I
had a sour.
We do. We've done before. It's on the schedule to rebrew at some point. We do a beer called Rhubalicious. It's a rhubarb and custard Hefeweizen.
Brilliant. That sounds
good. I mean, we do a lot of dumb eclectic stuff, but we're pretty good at that kind of stuff, to be honest. It's the stuff that I really excel at. I love playing around with those kind of fun stuff. If you want to have normal beer, we do that as well.
How are you? I understand we've been on half an hour now.
It's okay. My wife's not yelled at me yet, so I'll keep going.
Are you still okay? You okay?
I'll be good.
I'm going to get Stevie's comment up, and I'm going to go for my first toilet break of the evening. So Mel's going to take over.
£2 super chat from
Thank
Stevie.
you, Stevie.
Thank you.
I'll be back in a moment.
Evening, Simon Mel and Mr. Glenn Affrick. Cheers. Thank you for that.
Mr. Glenn Affrick. That's my dad.
Chocolate orange stout. Yeah, we mentioned that one. It's already been done. I
did see a comment a minute ago.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to find it now because there's been so many. Yeah, a coconut milk stout I think would be interesting. That was Joe Biden's dentures there. But again, you don't like lactose, so it'd be hard to. Are you like lactose intolerant? Are you allergic to it or something? Or do you just not like lactose in beer?
Yeah, no, I just don't like it in beer. I'm what would be the word? Experimental vegan at the moment.
Okay, that's a term.
Yeah, that's a term.
Experimental vegan. Sounds like a weird offshoot.
What about oats? I love oats in beers. You can use oats instead of.
Yeah, no, I mean, well, I've got. I don't know how much I can say. I will be experimenting in future with a beer using oat milk.
Okay.
So depending on how that works out.
Yeah, that would be a collab for me, really.
What's that?
Oh, a gingerbread stout.
Gingerbread stout, yeah.
That's interesting.
That sounds really good.
That's interesting. Yeah,
how would you do that? I've got a couple of ideas how you do that.
Bread,
using proper ingredients.
Exactly.
No, you don't. No, because bread doesn't. That's the whole thing. You'd have to be really smart about. You have to deconstruct it and go, what are the flavor components of gingerbread?
Yeah.
And what are the things that give it that distinctness? The first things that come to mind is ginger and cinnamon. That's the first two things that come to mind that would scream gingerbread.
Lots of people saying gingerbread stout. Pardon me.
A Bounty chocolate bar porter. As much as I would love to do something like that, we already do coconut stuff, and there is a brewery locally to us that does exactly that. And I don't want to be stepping on toes. They already make a great Bounty beer.
Oh, I got one here. Robert Chorley has put a Biscoff stout. Everybody is raving about this Biscoff at the moment. Have you tried it? It's kind of like it's like the biscuit. You know the little Lotus biscuits?
Yeah, Lotus biscuits. Yeah.
They're incredible, and I'm a massive fan of them. So, Five Guys have just launched a Biscoff Lotus kind of milkshake, the way they've just crumbled it in. I mean, it's very similar to what you've done previously with our good friends of the Craft Beer channel.
Inspired by a biscuit.
I wouldn't want to step on their toes too much, but it might be an idea.
And to be honest, we don't want another C&D.
Yeah. But I got a question, and it's a question that
peanut butter stout.
I wanted to ask you before.
Done it.
These guys have done everything, and in 2 years as well.
In 3 years, I think, and change.
My question was, this batch of Stone the Goes.
Yes.
So the first batch of Stone the Goes was on the mini brewery, if you like, the smaller brewery.
Yeah, our pilot plant. Yeah.
The pilot plant, and now because of demand, it went up to your senior plant, which is probably
so our 3,000 liter, our main plant, 3,000 liters.
And how much bigger is that compared to the smaller plant?
6 times the volume. So our pilot kit is a 500 liter brew house.
Yeah.
So 5 hectoliters, and then our main brew house is a 30 hectoliter brew house, so it's 3,000 liters.
So, and this is my question, really: how difficult was it to upscale everything for this beer to the bigger brewery?
It was more challenging in a way, in that in a very boring way, actually producing the sour base, the actual brewing, the mashing, the collecting of the wort and souring it and things like that. Wow, that's 2 very clashing flavors right there.
I'd like to do marshmallow.
Yeah. I'm assuming they mean strawberry or marshmallow. How would you see? The problem is, if you go marshmallow, you're leaning too close to that other really big Welsh brewery, so you'd have to go strawberry.
My favorite, one of my favorite beers. Tell you ever.
I remember. So where was I? Yeah, on the actual production of the wort and souring it and stuff like that wasn't the challenge. It becomes a challenge in as much as that purchasing the volume of fruit that you need for 6 times the volume changes. So the ratios of the fruit do change slightly, because we bought small 1 kilo bags of fruit, juice and purees or whatever it was, depending on the type of fruit, for the small kit. But for the big kit, that's just not scalable. It becomes too cost prohibitive. Not that it's much cheaper to buy what we end up buying, which is 20 kilo bags. So which we buy from a couple of different suppliers. But I saw in the comments a couple of times people mentioning about the price of Stone the Goes. I know it's not the cheapest beer in the world, but it's also because it's got 4 different types of fruit in it, which are already massively expensive to buy in bulk. We actually increased the fruit dosage on this, which is one of the things that we've learned about when scaling recipes. It's something that we've had to do. Thankfully, we've had to scale quite a few recipes over the years. So it's one of those things where it's we know what to do now when it comes to scaling the recipes. Yeah, doubling the fruit was 6xing the fruit, but usually what we end up doing is about 7 timesing the fruit.
Yeah, a bit
dosage. More. Yeah, we usually add a bit more.
I mean, it's incredibly similar. Similar. It's done really good, and that's why I wanted to bring it up, because I've had a glass of this now. Well, I've had a whole can of this now, and yeah, it's tasting fantastic. And Mel was excited about something just now. She wants to ask you something, an idea. I've got something really fun that's just hit my mind, and I'm going to go and get it now.
I was thinking Turkish Delight Stout.
Oh, that's too jarring. That's the problem is that it's going to be such a Marmite beer that.
Yeah, you're going to like it or you're not. A Marmite Stout, yeah.
No, don't do that. No, I'm not doing that. I'm sure somebody's done it. I'm not doing it.
I've got an idea, and I'm just going to grab something out the fridge. So this is we were sent this yesterday, 2 days ago, by the lovely Graham.
How many of these dispense home systems do you have? I mean, how annoyed is Mel at the amount of taps that you must have in your house now?
This is a real. I've got about 5 now. Have I got 5 with the hand pull thing?
Yeah.
But if you hold that for a second, we're going to try something.
You got props now, Mel.
Props. What are you going to do?
Right, I'm going to grab it. Oh, we've drunk the cold ones. It's okay. We'll grab we'll grab one off the side. So this is the physics draft pour machine. I've used it. I put some batteries in the back of it.
Okay, it's battery powered.
We open this up. Now, I had a lot of comments. A lot of people were saying you can actually use this machine with the can, and I only used it with a bottle. So what we're going to do, we're going to take the top off this machine now, and it's got there we are, a hose in the bottom.
A little. Oh.
And this is a weight. So this is just quite a heavy, just to keep it on the back. So if you can hold that up there, and then what we're going to do, we're going to feed the hose into the can. Oh, it works! It works! It works! People told me it worked, and we're going to stick that there. And this is all a bit shambolic because we've only just decided to do it. But essentially, there it is. The can's open in this machine. If you can hold it.
To hold it.
Sorry, I am very sorry. Glass. We're going to try a stone that goes. Look at this. Look at that. Do you like that, Craig? Do you like that?
That is interesting.
Okay, we got to. Do you know the reason these sell really?
That's about a 5-finger whitehead there. Off-white, slightly pink.
But isn't that so? The interesting thing of this is £130. This bit of kit. So apparently it's got some kind of like weird
£3-4 pounds.
But they reckon it does something to the beer that makes
flattens it.
Yeah, look at. I mean, look at
it flattens it.
Yeah. Okay.
All the pieces there. Yeah, look.
Yeah,
the carbonation compared to mine.
Well, okay. This is always a thing that I end up having to teach people in the bar. Just because it's got a foamy head doesn't mean it's carbonated. The foamy head means all the carbonation has left that beer and is now sitting in the top.
Right.
This has still got carbonation in it. It's just that with the pH that's in it, it immediately subsidizes any head in the proteins. What's happening there is that because there's no unless there is a counter pressure in that machine, I've not seen it. All the CO2 that's in solution is just broken out. So you'll have quite a flat sour, and all that foamy head there is all the CO2 that should be in solution. Right. Okay. So now it might be easier if it was cold. That's the only thing. Right. I see. The colder something is, the less likely the CO2 is to break out of solution. Sorry, I'm getting my beer nerd head on here. It's great. I mean, it's great to have you talking about this. Really, the big sell of this machine is to have to be able to crack out your imperial stouts type of thing at home and have it as you would have it in the pub. That's the Dragon's Den moment that these guys. I think they were on Kickstarter. And they did very well on Kickstarter in America to get this. It's an interesting concept. I'll give them that. Let's see what is. Let's see about the carbonation. You're dead right. It's gone. There's next to no carbonation in this beer. Try that compared to yours. It wouldn't help that it's warm. So that's the one that's.
There's a fly's gone in there.
Oh, yeah, there's a fly in there as well. That wasn't me, though. That was a fly. Is there a difference?
Yeah.
So that's, of course, you want to. Maybe I used the wrong beer, but it was just a off the cuff. You know what? No, I can see the. How do I put it? I can see the appeal. It's a lot of because it was a real. When I put it up onto YouTube, Craig. It was a real Marmite kind of in the comments box. It was people that were just like, "Oh my goodness me, what?" And then there was other people that are like, "Actually, you know," and I suppose if you could put a 750 bottle in there, then I think maybe you're gonna have at least two beers out of it. But a lot of people were like, "Oh, this is just too much," too much faff, they were saying basically. And to the lovely Graham who bought me this machine, because a follower bought this machine for me and sent it over, then I do see the appeal of it. But there's nothing.
I do see the appeal in a way.
Yeah. Brilliant. How are you doing for time, Craig? You doing okay?
I'm sure I could probably hang out for another couple of minutes. What I'm seeing in the chat a lot is people asking about the discount code. It's Stone the Crows, all one word in caps. And that's for 15% off.
I'm gonna do.
Yeah, pop that in again because I'm seeing a lot of people coming in late to the chat and wondering who this imposter is on the right-hand side of the screen.
Stone the Crows, 15%. Right, and Mel, if you could mention that the link is in the description box as well.
And the link is in the description box.
To Glen Affric Brewery's website.
Yeah,
the website.
glenafricbrewery.com/store.
There we go.
Go and get your bargain.
Right, there we go. There's your bargain. 15% off on us and Glen Affric Brewery. The link is in the description box of the video. So click it down below. There we are.
Give it a like while you're there as well. I know about the YouTube algorithms. Get a like.
Brilliant. Yeah,
I know you were looking. Was it 200 or 300 likes before I popped on the stream? I did watch slyly on my phone before I joined on.
We wanted over 300 people tuned in when you were on. There was 320 people tuned in, and we had 200 likes. But we're back up to 270 likes now. So we've had another one, 71 likes since you've joined. So people have really enjoyed you coming on with us. So
right.
If you want to plug
sorry to cut you off. I'm just seeing here Stephen Crawford asking if the code works on the discounted multi-packs. No, they do not. That's one of the few things they do not work on our multi-packs because they're already pretty heavily discounted, particularly at large volumes.
Okay.
So you know.
Right. Because I know you got a youngster, a real youngster in the house. If you wanted to close out with our beer, and if anybody joined in late, the gold medal and how.
Yeah, I would be amiss if I can mention one more thing with the awards. On top of all the other awards that we won this year, this is probably the most important to me personally, outside of our Stone the Goes. Don't get me wrong. This is our kind of flagship beer here. It's called Highland Santan. It's our extra pale ale. I remember designing and brewing this recipe back in my parents'. We had like a little shed out in the garden. Remember back in like 2015, I was designing this recipe. And I'm very, very, very pleased to say that at the World Beer Awards, this won not just UK's best American pale, but the world's best American pale ale. According to the World Beer Awards. So to come from a very humble brewing 20 liters into a demijohn, and then 5 years later to win what I perceive to be a bloody amazing award is quite an achievement for us. I think it shows a lot for our dedication to making really, really freaking good beer.
Do you know, I had this beer last year in Morrison's as part of their beer festival in October 2019, if I'm right.
That's right. Yeah, that's actually how we ended up getting in contact with you, because I saw your stream. Because I've told you this privately before, but like I've been watching your channel since when I used to live back in China.
Amazing.
So I've probably been watching you since about 2015.
Brilliant. Yeah, and I imagine. Yeah, well, definitely. Bought it in Morrison's, because you guys were in Liverpool. There's so many new breweries opening up. I grabbed the can. I was like, oh, this is a new beer to me, and what a fantastic beer. Really enjoyed it. Yeah. So yeah, just for you to finish off, because I know you have to dash. Tell all the new people about our gold medal. I'm really pleased with it. I'm really chuffed with it. And
yeah, sure, absolutely. We'll jump back to it.
Yeah, and Stone
the Stone the Goes that you've probably heard Simon talk about on and off on this channel for the last few months. This is the rebrew of it that we've recently just done. If you want to have a try of it, you just jump on our online store at glenafricbrewery.com/store. Use discount code Stone the Crows and you get 15% off. You can buy as much of this as your heart desires. And this won UK's best flavored sour at the World Beer Awards a couple of days ago. So very, very, very chuffed with it.
I'm over the moon.
It's like the opposite of the opposite. I'm trying to figure out how to position the can. It's like reversing a caravan.
I'm over the moon, absolutely over the moon with this beer. Gold. It's a winning beer.
Yeah, so it wasn't even gold. It's UK's best, so it was a step above gold, which is pretty damn cool.
Over the moon. So you got the discount code there in the chat, and you've got the link to the description box below to Glenaverick Brewery store where you can order the beer. That's a direct link to Stone the Goes. Craig, it's been wonderful. It's been absolutely wonderful. Go and grab yourself a big Chinese supper and a couple of beers. Really pleased. And of course, I'm really looking forward to coming back in March next year and doing something again with you guys to try and win another gold medal.
Right.
Brilliant.
We'll try again.
Great. Thank you very much, Craig. Say hello to all your family, Trevor.
Will do.
And of course,
absolutely.
Stay safe. Yeah. Cheers, dudes.
Cheers. Bye-bye.
Bye now.
We're back. Well, we never went anywhere, but we're back to the Stone Crow Virtual Pub. Did you all like that? I thought it was a really nice interview. Craig's a smashing lad. I tell you one thing about Craig is he is exactly the same on camera as he is in person. Exactly the same, no different. Exactly the same, and I like that. There's no front. Just a normal guy brewing his beer. Really, really pleased. Right.
Yeah, amazing. Really good beer as well.
Really good beer. Now the sourness has gone.
Still
that
sour.
Initial sourness. You enjoying
really
it?
Tarty, that.
Yeah.
So when I had it the weekend, it's nowhere near as sour as that one.
I'm going to check my phone. Let's see.
I think I'm going to sneeze. I only saw the beginning as a pop to the offie to get some lagers from Daniel. Tom, sorry you dissed your little beer dispenser, Simon.
Right. There is actually discussion going on here. There's discussion going on about the beer and the physics machine. Now, this is between two beer channels.
Don't forget that discount code is live till Sunday.
Sunday night, really the discount code.
Of them.
Right. Now, here is a little conversation between two beer tubers. I'm sure they won't mind me bringing it up because it's live anyway. So we're going to go with Mark's comment here. And I want to ask everybody, what do they think of this physics beer machine? I mean, there's a can of beer in there. I'm kind of like, it's something quite fun. It's not
about it dispensing beer. It's about the head that it makes.
Right. So there's the beginning.
Is that what it's for?
There's the beginning of this. Now we're gonna show the reply from Beer Wonder. Trans-Hannah Brewery doesn't know what he's talking about. So Mel's laughing. Mel's got me laughing now. But Mel's laughing, and then of course.
What are you doing? Do you know what? You may as well get your spoon out, Simon. Let me get you a spoon. You need to do some stirring.
Beer Hooligans back though. Beer Hooligans back with a comment.
Bad.
Go to Belgium, the Netherlands, or Germany, and they can then come back from here. It is important. Now, in all honesty, in all fairness, to Mark, it keeps the beer fresher for longer. I can, but I want to know both sides of the argument. What do you think of this? Well, it will, because
it catches flies in our case.
We haven't had a reply yet from. Oh yes, we have. Here we are. And then we got Beer Wonder there. Good for them. So this is my little kind of. It's a show. It's a show. This is between two beer channels. A lot of people are saying. Right. Do you know what? It was the most commented on video.
With that note, let's check out Twitter.
It was the most commented on video where people said and I spoke to Graham about this last night on email. Graham, who sent me this machine, it cost him £130. I said I was, and I'll be honest with you, I said I was quite disappointed with the amount of dislike for this little beer machine. It's a tough one. It really is. And now this is a real big one. Do you guys agree? To the people who own a Krupp sub, is the physics machine?
They'd have to try both. Is
it better than the Kruppster subcompact?
I've got some tweets. Should we get to some tweets and you can put your spoon away?
I can see where Mark's coming from. I can see where Mark's coming from because you can put any bottle in there. You can buy any bottle or can from around the world, pop it up in that machine, and you can pour it out. But as a dispensing, let Mel get a tweet out.
Ew. It's touched something dirty down there.
But as a beer dispensing machine goes, I think the beer is the thing with this machine. It doesn't cool your beer. This physics machine doesn't cool your beer. The Krupp sub, although you have to buy, you're kind of slightly limited with the beers you buy. It cools your beer. The beer you buy, it cools it down.
I think you're like being really boring.
Should we move on? All right, let's move on.
It is just a piece of tech that
I wasn't meant to go for that one. I was meant to go for another.
Still an interesting one. I've got some tweets. Should we do some tweets because we're behind? So from Anthony, cheers to 6 months. Thank you for joining us as well. Drinking the amazing corn dog smoked ale. I'm trying to get this right. That looks pretty cool.
Amazing 6 months, guys. Amazing 6 months.
Mel, please remind Simon, Real Ale Craft Beer is one of the biggest YouTube channels for beer and breweries. Benefit more for coming on the channel from Captain Meets Adventures.
Shall we?
Now tweet at me, guys. It's at Mrs. Real Ale Guide.
Pardon me. Who would like to see another brewer?
Let's just fall out.
Does anybody want to see another brewer? Comment down below. Do you want to hear us for a bit, or do you want to hear from another brewer? I got another brewer. I'm okay. I'm all right, Kieran. I'm all right. Who wants to hear from another brewer? We can get him on, or we can not get him on. It's up to you. A lot of people saying yes so far. Right. So you want the brewers on? You want the brewers on? Okay. Another brewer. Right. So let's see if we can sort this out then. Mel, you're going to have to take over the live stream while I do my technical stuff.
Yes, another brewer from Always Red. Bring him on, mate, from Graham. Have another live drinking contest. Sort out my money on Simon going to bed for 10 p.m. from George.
Right, here we go. Let's see if this works. Right, I've just sent a link. Over to Lord's Brewing Company. And he said, what time do you want me? And I've just put, now.
Oh, you got another super chat there from Joe Biden's dentures.
Cheers to 6 months of the Stone Crow Great Pub.
Amazing.
£2 super chat just come on. Thank you all so very much. Thank you all so very much.
You gonna put it up there?
For the of course, sorry. There we are, Joe. 6 months of the Stone Crow, $2 super chat. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much, Joe. So, a lot of people are saying, yes, John, where's John? Everybody wants John on. So, John, hopefully, John will be joining us shortly. I've had a couple of phone calls with John previously, and he's an absolutely top guy. So we're going to get John on from Lord's Brewing Company. I've wanted to get him on for a long time, but before that, I can see we got 291 likes. What can we do about the likes? Can we get that like over 300? Can we get over 300 likes? Hit the like button down below. Hit the like button. Let's do over 300 likes. Come on, hit that like button down below. We want 300 likes, 297. Come on, let's push it. Absolutely push it tonight. Let's do it. 302. Let's carry on going while John joins us. I can see this.
Can we go to the bar because it's better?
Well, we're kind of like it's pitch black out there. It's pitch black, and the lighting's not great out there. I need to sort the lighting out. So I need a better webcam. That was just my internal stomach making that noise. Now there's the real one.
That's proper gross.
Right. 270 people watching. We want to get over.
My word, I can't believe you just did that.
Why? Turkey Twizzlers.
Yeah.
275 people watching. We're waiting for John. Where's John? Where is John? Where's he to? So I call him, ring him up. John, where are you? Right. So I think we'll have a night of just bringing people on tonight. It's a bit of fun. Oh, yeah, he is. Let's get him on. Hello, John. How you doing, my friend?
I'm doing good, my man. How are you? Oh, hang on a minute. I've got all sorts going on here. I'm doing...
We got a super coming in straight away, and he's asking, Chris Martin is saying, please stop coughing or we'll all have to self-isolate.
Well, yeah, you can catch it over YouTube. It's a common known fact.
Yeah. John, this is the first time we've seen you on our channel, and lots of people are over the moon that you've joined. How are you?
I'm doing good, actually. I've had a bit of an odd week. I've been, unfortunately, chasing debt. So chasing poor old pubs that have got no money.
I know where you are.
So it's been a bit of a rough week, but we're still here. I'm still alive. I'm so excited to be on. It's just awesome. So literally, I was sat with the missus, and sorry, my eyebrows are out of control. My gosh, I'm in.
Hey, you're all out of control.
So I was sat there with the missus, and then I flicked it on, and then you said, "Hey, are you busy?" And then I was like, "Oh, the kitchen is a right mess." So I just bolted down here. I've been tidying this all up, setting it all up, checking the camera works. Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy. But well done on 6 months. Fair game.
It was, you know us, John. We just press go and we'll see what happens. And it just turned out to be kind of let's invite people on night. As 6 months have come, you've supported us massively over the last 6 months. And I'd like to say a massive thank you for supporting us over the last 6 months. And I just thought to myself, yeah, let's play it by here. Let's invite people on, little half an hour, 45 minutes, and brilliant. Thanks for dropping everything and coming on.
No, it's absolutely fine.
Special guests.
Special.
We're on this live now. It's a bit. Yeah.
I tell you what. It's been really, this live was kind of the start of my sort of getting my finger out and doing something proper with YouTube for us. Not that, to be honest, a lot of people do a much better job than me, but it's just a bit of fun for me and for the business. But with lockdown and everything that was happening, it was pretty depressing for breweries. And we had, I mean, the first day we lost like 7,000 quid, and I thought, oh gosh, that was bad. And then the next day we lost 14, and I was like, oh my gosh, can I have the first day back? And it was just like that, constantly. It just got worse and worse.
Yeah.
But we've survived. We're still here, and we're just rocking on. And we've got all sorts happening coming up to Christmas. And yeah, it's been this live feed has been a godsend for me. It's kept me mentally sane. So yeah, I appreciate you guys. I know how hard it is. So,
It is difficult. I've got a lot pinker. Can you see?
yeah. Well, I put the light on in the background to make you feel better.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good idea.
Well, we might as well jump straight on. First of all, before we jump into that, how rude am I? Mel, John, Mel.
John.
Hi, Mel.
John already.
I already know Mel.
Yeah.
There we go.
Sure,
Well, I was
John.
being a polite gentleman. And John, for all the new people who are watching tonight, who are you and where are you from?
What are you drinking?
And what are you drinking?
I'm gonna get slated in these comments, right? My name's John. I'm from Lord's Brewing Co. And tonight, Matthew, I am drinking Crombacher Pills.
Yeah!
Hey! And this is your fault. This is your fault. I never even touched the stuff, and then I thought, oh, I'll give it a go. Everybody says it's all right. Tried it. I was like, oh, it's really nice. I'd run out of pills myself. We make our own. And I don't have any cans or bottles in stock. So I thought, well, I've been at home all week pretty much and going out and seeing pubs. And I thought, well, I'll go to the supermarket and buy myself some rather than depleting our stock.
Yeah.
So, and also on that, for you lovely beer people, the hashtag Simon Exotic, I haven't forgotten, Simon Exotic in capitals is still up on our shop.
Really?
I literally went through the whole thing and changed all the prices on our site. So the T-shirts are down to £10. These are, I think I put them down to 20 quid. And then you get £6 off your order with Simon Exotic. There you go.
I'm having a look to see if I can work
John,
this.
show us your hoodie.
So
I'm a fan of a hoodie. A good old hoodie. Everyone needs a good hoodie.
and then on the back,
Good. Yeah.
it's got
yeah, I like that. That's really good.
and they're branded inside as well. So they're the real deal.
What did you
And
say?
then
5%?
You get 6 quid off.
Oh, there we are.
Because £6 for 6 months.
Yes, there
That's
we go.
amazing.
Hang on then.
Will you buy me a hoodie?
Yeah, I'll buy you a hoodie. Yeah, there we are.
I'll hold on to
Alan
that.
Mead, what a legend that man is. There's
Oh,
so many good people on here. Joe Biden's Dentures, Captain Meat's Adventure,
Oh, yeah.
Mark the Beer Hooligan, Scott Beer Wonder, and Wonder, of course. Then you've got Paul's Beer Review, Sobieski. Oh, is it Sobieski? Sobieski, isn't it? He came on our live feed once and then had so much beer we couldn't understand what he was typing. Big Kev. There's loads of cool people on it. I'm sorry if I've missed you out, but there are so many people that I've got to know on here. Lee, there's loads and loads. And I would have met none of you if it wasn't for these guys doing this live feed twice a week. So awesome. Alan Mead.
Thank
Good
you,
man.
Alan. Right, I'm going to put this up, John. Is this right? Make sure it's right for me. Is that right?
Not quite. It's all capitals.
You did this
I'll
earlier.
have to write it again. Hang on.
It's all right. Don't worry.
Like this, everyone.
I know, I'm like that. I'm much better at talking to a camera, John.
Hey, don't worry. Don't worry. You should have seen me trying to work StreamYard the other day. I literally looked like the biggest amateur. I just couldn't get it to work. And it was only because Kent Beer Reviews came on and went, dude, you press this button. And I was like, oh, yeah. So, yeah, I made a right fool of myself. So, yeah. But, yes, it's been awesome.
From Joe Biden's Dentures. Cheers, John. An absolute legend. And he sent over $2. Nice one, mate. Thank
Amazing.
you.
Absolutely amazing. I mean, in all honesty, and I've spoke about this in great length, I'm massively humbled by this whole thing. And you guys who have super chatted, really, if it wasn't for you guys super chatting, this channel would be gone.
Yeah, over the
This channel
last
will be
6
gone.
months, definitely. It's been hard for everyone.
My thoughts, John, when like when you were saying you lost $6,000 in the first day and 12 the second day,
7 and 14.
7 and 14, sorry. I rushed off to as many beer places that I could possibly find, thinking it was all over and I need stock. I need content. Yeah. And I spent hundreds of pounds of my didn't have any super chat. I didn't have any. It was before we started the live feed. My instinct was get down the blooming off licenses and get as many.
Get the content in. To
Yeah.
make sure.
Beers in as possible.
You know.
And even then, it was just like, is that even kind of like real time? Is that going to work?
You've got another super chat there.
Oh, Danny, I'll just show this quickly, and then we'll ask John if our
Daniel Bale.
£2 super chat. Daniel's working in M&S watching this and super chatting whilst in M&S. It's amazing, absolutely amazing. But
Daniel,
is that right, John?
What a man! He's a lovely guy as well.
Daniel Bale,
yeah. So many good people.
Club, isn't it now, John? It's like we're all one big club. Like I just having a look at this list here: Beer Dogs Reviews, Kieran, Dan, everybody, Beer Wonder, as you said, Beer Hooligan, Daniel Bale, everybody, Captain Meets Adventures, Stevie, Joe Biden's Dentist. It's like
everyone.
At the beginning, they were just comments. And I'll admit that at the very beginning in March, they were just comments coming through. I didn't really kind of. I'm not saying I know these guys now, but
feels like
it feels like you know these people now. They've been commenting for 6 months. 6 months. It's amazing, absolutely amazing.
I mean, I tell you what. I'll be honest with you. I started YouTube as a bit of fun. It was you guys. It was CBC. I watch a load of American car stuff. I'm a big petrol head. I used to be a technician by trade. And I cut my teeth on Jeep Chrysler for many years, and I've done all sorts of stuff with cars. And so I spend a lot of time. I'm watching. There's a thing called Drag Week at the moment in America, and they have to race and then put their car in street mode, drive to the next track, and race again. And I love it. But I was like, I want to be on YouTube, and you said something that really spoke to me, which was BBC doesn't give me an opportunity to be on telly, but YouTube does. And if you wanted to do it, just do it. Exactly. So I was like, yeah, I'm going to flip and do it. So I started doing it. And then to be honest, our early stuff is terrible. And it's less terrible now, but we're working on it. But it's just great fun, and I love it. And my other pleasure is RC cars. I've got loads of. I do it with my two boys. My daughter's not so bothered, but the boys love RC cars, so we play with them all the time. And it's just been great.
Brilliant. I got another super chat quickly to get through, and that's the Top Shelf Beer Reviews. Lots tonight. Thank you very much for your support. All from Sarah and Jason and Sarah. Sorry.
Cheers, all from Jason and Sarah. Cheers. Thank you.
Brilliant.
I've got some tweets. I don't think I should ignore them because that would be wrong.
I'm going to nip to the bathroom. Mel will do the tweets and talk to John at the same time.
Okay.
Right, no worries.
So from Chris, I really enjoyed the live streams the last few months. Keep it going. From Jasper, enjoying the show. I'm on the Cloudwater double IPA.
Oh, very nice.
Oh, this webcam lets us down tonight. It's rubbish. Daniel Bale, in Tesco Courthouse Cross, they have a full range and a few Simon couldn't get, I believe. I'll have to show him the pictures. There's quite a few managed to find.
Nice.
Yeah. There's a vocation one there.
Oh, nice.
For that
I was so bad today in Tesco's. I looked at all the nice beers and thought, sod it, I'm buying Krombacher.
Sometimes it's nice to have something simple, though.
It is. Joe Biden's put Mopar or no car. I agree with that. He'll know what, if you're a petrol head, you'll know what a Mopar is. But yeah,
okay.
Mopar, no car. And then I noticed another comment saying, Drag Week, I didn't know you were into that kind of stuff. But, oh my gosh. I'll tell you what, I haven't really, those tattoos I sent you on Twitter?
Yeah.
They weren't mine.
They weren't real.
They were horrendous, weren't they?
I had quite a few horrendous ones that night, to be fair.
But I'm back, and I want to thank John for John's continued support. I had a real wobbly moment, if I could call it that, about 2 weeks ago. I had a real wobbly moment where I deleted all of my messaging apps and I deleted everything. And I was like, do you know when you sometimes just do this? You just sometimes do this. But I spoke to John, and John was one of the people who kind of pulled me through it all, kind of, because I was tired, really tired, and I kind of just decided to maybe cut it back to 10 p.m. I feel like tonight could go a lot longer, to be honest. I'm having a lot of fun tonight, but I decided to kind of cut them back to 10 p.m. because just through the tiredness of it all.
You got a super chat there. You need to.
As somebody who's watching from the outside, John, and who's been watching this whole thing for 6 months, could you see it coming? That little wobbly moment.
To be honest, I had one myself. That's why.
Right.
So I'm honestly, I don't know how you do it. Genuinely, I don't know how you do it. The amount of effort that goes into doing the videos and posting them and uploading that and making sure. I mean, you're much better at it than I am, but that takes time. And then on top of that, you're drinking twice a week and staying up really late. I mean, I just couldn't do it. And I have a business, obviously have the business as well. Yeah. And I don't do anywhere near as much YouTube as you guys. And I couldn't cope. And I was just like, I don't know how you're doing it. And from an outsider looking in, I was genuinely worried about you. And like, I thought, you know, I didn't know what to do. I was just like, my gosh, we got to help the brother. And also I felt ever so slightly guilty as well, because I've enjoyed watching you and all that, and drinking with you. And I felt like I was part and parcel of the alcohol. So, but you know that. But at the same time, you know, you bounce back. You're going for it, and that's the thing, right? I don't know if other people know on here. I go to church, hence the Lord's Brewing. Me and my brother-in-laws, we're church guys, and there's something that says 7 times a righteous man will fall, and 7 times he'll get back up again. And that means 7 is like an infinite number. So if you fall, you're going to get up again. And that's what we do. We just fall and we dust ourselves off and we get back on and we carry on.
Exactly. And that's exactly that. But yeah, I just wanted, I only brought this up because, John, from the outside, you've helped me. And I just wanted to kind of know, just somebody who's watching from the outside in, well, what it's been like watching for the 6 months. But
it's been brilliant. It's been absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, I've balanced it now. Some people, I can read in the comments here, some people are saying dropping Tuesdays. I had a lot of that. I had a lot of drop Tuesdays. But I think 10 o'clock's really helped me. It's only 2 hours a week, 10 o'clock on a Tuesdays and a Fridays. But it's been just, it's helped so much because that extra hour in bed has just made me revitalized over the last 2 weeks.
I can believe it. They say if you lose an hour's sleep, your immune system drops by half.
Really?
So, yeah, wow. That's what they say. So I don't know if that's true, but it could be an old wives' tale. But you know, for me, you know, there's people in the comments saying life balance. That's totally it for you. Yeah. You know, I think this live feed has been superb all the way through, and like there's all sorts of stuff that has gone on in the chat. Is it you know, just carnage, and you and Mel have been like, no, and Mel Mel tells you off if it kills me. And Lydia will be there. And she's like, if I've nipped off to the toilet, I come back and say, oh, what's happened? And Lids will say, Mel's told Simon off again. but it's been great fun, and like I say, these guys in the comments have been fantastic, and they're all the same. We all want the best for you, you know. Like you put yourself out there, we want to support you. I had nothing else to spend my money on anyway, so I thought might as well give it to you. So we just had a great time, and I've loved every minute of it.
I got one Simon, cheers for the 6 months. I no longer drink regular lager. You have educated me so much on craft beer. Cheers all.
No, thank you, Dan, for the super chat. It's amazing.
And then we got another super chat from Beer Wonder. I don't usually do this, but John is a top man, and Simon, you're a legend. Have a beer on me and Wonder. Brilliant. Thank you very much, guys.
Say Mel.
Yeah, he meant you as well. Of course, he meant you.
Thanks, Scott.
I love it. I love you, Scott Wonder. Oh man, those guys. We were down in the Isle of Wight, and we went over to see him, which was a good excuse to have a go to Hovcraft. But such lovely people, so generous, opened their house to us, and we went and sat in the garden, and it was just lovely. I really enjoyed it. I saw the beer shed. It was awesome. So
Stream, it was good. I watched it the next day though. I didn't watch it live. I watched it the next day.
No, I mean, I'm having some more beer. Look at this. I'm going to be on my back by the end of this. I'm not as good at drinking as you guys. I did one night, not the Deauville night.
Yeah.
And I tried to keep up with you guys, and I was like, gosh, I'm gonna have to knock it on the head. I've got to go to work tomorrow. Tuesday night is dangerous, man. I've had a few bad ones on Wednesday. Going into the brewery, and I'm like, you're right, Trigger Mike at one of our brewers. We call him Trigger Mike, not from Trigger from Only Fools and Horses, but because you give him a beer, he's wild. He's like a trigger man. So I'd walk in and he'd be like, "Oh, Tuesday night good." I was like, "No coffee."
I like the one when you're on your forklift truck. It was really good.
Oh, me and Al, that's my best mate. He works with us as well, so he does some of the deliveries, and helps me with all the sort of filming and the podcast and all that kind of stuff that we've launched. And Al, me and him are just he's like, let's play on the forklift. No one's here. We're drinking. I was like, this could end badly.
And tweet it so everyone can see it.
Yeah,
that's it. Why not?
It's good.
But, the Deauville night. I've never seen anything like it. Simon, you look like you're in a boat.
Yeah. Rocking round
like this. I thought there's going to be grip marks in the counter when we get
No, it was just sick, wasn't it?
Oh, I pressed stop on the camera and was like,
good man. And then Scott sounded like he was talking Swedish or something. I don't know what he was talking. And then Mark, I was like, holy smokes, I can drink that much. The man's a pro. Absolute pro.
Anders with another super chat just come in. Look at this. We'll show this one off. Thank you very much. Cheers, Anders.
Cheers.
Really appreciate it. Now, John, tell us.
The camera?
Oh, Mel's had a beer. While I get Mel a beer, is that your lager over there?
Yeah,
warm.
that's been there for
That's
ages.
warm. I'll get Mel a fresh one.
What am I having?
I gave a stout. John, tell us about where are you from and what you're brewing and all your beers and how long you've been going for. And give us the history of Lord's Brewing Company while I get Mel a beer.
Okay, right. So it started with my brother-in-law, Ben. He was home brewing and occasionally tried to kill me at Christmas with some of his concoctions. But he progressively got better. And then I knew a guy I met a guy actually on a brewery tour at Golka Brewery. And I said, my brother-in-law's a home brewer, but he's wanting to learn the trade. And I actually got him a part-time job there. He learned the trade. And then he was like, you guys should start your own brewery. So I was like, go for it, Ben. But he wouldn't do it. He's a creative guy, but it was a lot for him to take on a company. So he came to me and my other brother-in-law, Tim, who's a boxer. He's a boxing coach now. And we literally made a brewing company fairly quickly. And with 500 quid, we made a load of bottled beers at Golka Brewery, sold them at a Christmas fair, used the money to buy, White Rat. Have any of you heard of the beer White Rat from the Rat Ratchet?
I've been in the Rat Pub. Yeah,
so the Rat Pub used to brew underneath the pub. We bought all of their old casks. So we started using their casks and selling beer. And within like literally a year and a half, we were just driving John mad at Golka Brewery. We'd taken over everything, and bless him, he lives on site, and he's like, dude, like, you've got to move. There's stuff everywhere. We're like, right, okay. So we got this old place in a mill, and it was complete. The door hadn't been opened on the unit for 2 years.
Wow.
And we went in, and it was an old woodworking shop. And before that, it had been a spinning mule room, because it's an old mill. And we went in, renovated it, like literally did the bare minimum to make it look good. We built a bar out of pallets, and then we got a loan for 30 grand, got this kit, and then we got it in, and we went, what how do we plumb it in? We realized we didn't have enough money or equipment to get it all working. So we're like, what do we do? So we literally cobbled together a tap room, opened the tap room, and the money from the tap room paid to connect everything up.
That's amazing.
And then that was it then. And then we were off. Last year, we sold part of the company for 6 figures.
Brilliant.
So now, through lockdown and everything, they've had a chat with us last week and said they want to up their investment. So
that's amazing.
Anything could happen at this point. Equally so, they might change their mind, in which case we'll be shut by the week after. But it's just like, brew-wise, what we're making, we've got the silly saison thing we did. We wanted to make we make saisons anyway, but we wanted to do one differently, and we decided to get old bits of wood and put it in the beer and the yeast on it to ferment, and that worked. It's a bit weird, but it worked. And then we've got a nice porter in at the moment. We've got Silver Spur. We've got West Coast Pale Ale coming back out. There's all sorts of stuff.
Brilliant. And you're based in Huddersfield.
In Huddersfield.
Yeah,
it's lovingly known as Stabbersfield at the moment.
Oh, right, okay. Do you drink in that famous pub in Huddersfield?
The Grove.
The Grove. Do you drink in the Grove?
I do.
Brilliant pub.
Yeah.
They reckon when I went up to Huddersfield, they reckon you leave the Grove till last, because when you go in the Grove, you stay in the Grove.
It's true. And my friend Mike Lomas, who's got a company called Big Red, they've just done a refurb on the bar, and you want to see it now. It's got, it must have 50 keg taps now. It's got loads of hand pulls. The bar's completely different to what it was, and it was good then. It's amazing now. I got to go on the pre-opening of it, so they were testing everything, and it was just an amazing night. We stayed until very late.
Brilliant.
Got lots of free beer. It was really good. But you should come up. I keep telling you guys, right? Come up.
I'm a bit more ready now. I'm a bit more ready.
Yeah,
definitely. Yeah.
And Mel wants to go to York.
Oh, yeah, I'd love to go to York.
So if you want to come up, I'd bring the kids, whatever. And then what we'll do, if we do it, we could either do it sort of like on a Wednesday, Thursday through to the weekend, or we could do it at the weekend. But we could go to York, Manchester, Leeds, all those places. We know lots of good breweries around there, nice people. We could take you to loads of places.
Brilliant. No, we're well up for that. Definitely. Absolutely. Very quickly, I'm going to get Paul Goggins super chat in. Well done on 6 months. Well done. Really appreciate that, Paul.
Cheers, Paul.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
But yeah, that would be something fantastic. We spoke about collaboration. I'm not sure if you were watching any with the last guest, Craig from Glenaverick.
Yeah, I saw him. Yeah.
So we were talking about a collaboration with Craig, but we'd love to do a collaboration with you. It'd be amazing. Let's slide them in. Let's get them going.
Absolutely, I'm well up for it. We'd totally love that. It would be a privilege.
We could call it the Stone Crow, the beer.
Yeah, man, let's do it. I'm game. Let's just go mad. I'm not bothered.
Yeah.
Let's do whatever. Yeah. Let's have a bit of fun. I was even thinking, because you said something about getting some wooden barrels. Maybe we do it as a real long burner, and we get the wooden barrels and we keep it in there for a year or something. Let's go mad on it. That
would be incredible. Yeah, totally love that. I really love a barrel aged beer. You can almost taste that age, can you? in the beer. Love it. That would be great. And Joe Biden's dentist is saying 350 likes.
Let's go for it.
Let's go for it. We're 20 likes away. We got 330. Hit the like button down below. Yeah, let's hit the like button. Let's get to 350 likes. Come on, we got 261 people tuned in live so far, which is for 9 o'clock on a
Friday.
On a Friday night, yeah.
What day is this?
What day are we? Where are we? It's amazing. So, John, are you currently 10 o'clock curfew where you are?
Not until Tuesday.
So they just introduced Yorkshire into it as well for Tuesday.
Yeah, apparently coronavirus only it has the weekend off.
You need to call it the situation.
Shut up.
Yeah, you have to wait until it has the weekend off, and then after Monday, it starts on a Tuesday. It's like
coming back out together.
Yeah. So we're moving. Yeah, I literally today, because we're meant to be going and playing junkyard golf for my friend's birthday. My 40th and my best mate's 40th, Al, because we were like 5 days apart, was a washout because we were in lockdown. And then his wife was ripping it and went, we'll be fine. I'm going to be out of lockdown. And then, today he was locked down. I was like, which is not very nice, but it's kind of funny. But yeah, we've all been moaning here. It's just mental, but I'll not get into it. I'll move my soapbox. There's no point.
I call it the situation.
Julian has asked, what am I drinking with the big head? What is it?
It's a stout. It's a double stout.
Are you going to show them what you've got me?
Okay. I found this on the web for as starch as a double stout. Check it out.
It's awful. Where have you got that from?
It's all right. We went there.
Put ears on your chest, Mel.
We went there all the way back in 2012.
Why have I got that?
Mel doesn't
Where's
like
it even
it.
from?
I'll pour you something else.
Where's it from?
Little.
Here, get this. Lee W's just put Lordsbury and Co. Can't believe it. Our lass just got me out of bed to tell me you was on with Simon. Thought you was quiet earlier. There you go.
Where to's that? Lee W.
Lee W.
Oh, yeah.
Lee W had to go to bed because he's got work tomorrow.
What a legend. He's just come back. Just
Nice word.
Brilliant.
Nice to see you, Lee. He's a good guy, is Lee. He's all right. We want to get Lee to the brewery at some point.
A bit warm.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Mel's a very fussy drinker, John. She is. She likes certain beers.
Why would you buy that though? Did you buy that for me?
You can't say that live. They might be watching.
Yeah, but did you buy it for me? I mean,
on the record, I bought that because I actually like Double Stout by Shepherd Neame, and that's the honest truth.
See, I like Stay Puffed by Tiny Rebel, and you just can't even compare them.
No, I know. You know, though, I've not had that many other people's beers until I started watching this. Because to be honest, I just didn't drink that many. It was just ours. Because
yes, thank you.
When you sat on thousands of liters of beer, you tend to think, "Oh, I might drink that."
You have a little bit of that. I'll drink this. It's okay.
But it's been good because we've got a bit of a new direction we want to take the business in. Because of all the stuff that goes on, I've learned a load out of these live streams about what people drink, why they drink them. You know, I've got a little notebook here.
Yeah.
And when I'm watching stuff, I'll fill out my little notebook and just make, you know, notes and bits and bobs about stuff that I think, oh, I didn't know, like stuff that goes on.
Brilliant.
I think, oh, I didn't know that. So I'll write it down and then I'll go back when I've not had a beer and then look it all up. So yeah.
New England IPA. Are you looking to do something like that, or are you more traditional brewer?
Well, we've got an IPA recipe, but what's happened is because of lockdown, we were going through a rebrand anyway, but lockdown kind of scuppered our plans. So between now, normally January sucks, February is really slow, and then March it starts to pick up again.
Yeah.
So what I said was, we don't know what's going to happen between now and Christmas. So let's not bring anything new out, but
Yeah.
let's maybe do something different with what we've already got.
Makes
So,
sense.
Yeah, so some of the core range is going to go into 440s.
Oh,
Yeah,
lovely.
yeah, and we've got the Pilsner away at the moment being canned as we speak.
Right.
So that's happening. And then hopefully in the new year, when things are a little bit better,
Yeah.
we'll start releasing some new stuff.
Will that be like contract canning, or will that be kind of you investing in a canning line for the brewery?
Well, at the moment, because we're kind of building into the canning at the moment, we're kind of let's test the market. We, as a company, we're a little bit slow on releasing products because we like to have all the right gear and we like to make sure we test everything and we got it how we want it before we won't just buy a machine and try and make it work. I went to tell you a funny story. We went to Vocation on April Fool's Day. And we played a prank on them. We turned up with our van and we said, "Oh, we've got a delivery, some beer for you." Apparently, you guys were struggling with production, so we've got a load of beer.
Yeah.
So these guys from Vocation, one of them looked at me like, "Hang on a minute," and the other guy was like, "Oh, I'll go and check with the office," and off he went.
Yeah.
And then this other lad went, "Are you April Fools in us?" And I was like, "Yes, I am." And then they took us all around the brewery. They took us and they showed us their canning line. And then they said, like, this canning line, we bought it, took 8 months to get it right. I was like, flipping heck, 8 months.
Yeah. I can imagine. It's so. Once you're set up for bottle, I know it sounds funny, but it's a different process completely, isn't it? When you want to go and take your beer into can.
Oh,
it's like it's a big investment. It's a big investment.
Well, we just thought, let somebody else do it, get our cans out there. We know that they can do it properly. Let them do it, get the product out there, and then maybe at a later date we'll buy it and then put it all together. But I don't like the idea of releasing new cans with a machine we don't know how to use.
Yeah, you're making bombs sometimes, and you know, if you get it wrong, you're making bombs, and that's the thing. Yeah. Joe Biden Center says cans are the future. Without a shadow of a doubt, I think they are the future. But like, we're funny things as human beings, aren't we? I mean, 1 minute it could be keg, cask, bottles, cans. It could very well swing back quite quickly, you know, if that makes sense. Because we're in Barry, where we live, there's not a pub that opens. We call it the 2-year click. If a new pub opens in Barry, or a nightclub back in the day, it would do really well for 2 years, and then all of a sudden, just like that, it would move on to somewhere else. It would go a different venue, or a different pub would be popular, and they call it your click. And I think that's probably more than Barry. That's more than, like, kind of, as I'm saying now, it could go from bottle to can to. I think people like new stuff, don't they? New stuff in general.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. It is. It's that. What's been interesting is with cans. So we start sort of seeing 330ml cans, and then we're like, "Oh, we should do some 330ml cans." And then by the time we made them, everyone's doing 440s. So I was like, for Pete's sake.
Yeah, but it'll definitely go back. It'll go back to something else after that. But here's one from John Stones. I mean, I'm not sure if you've you know much about plastic bottles. I don't know.
I think plastic bottles. People are trying to use less plastic now, aren't they? I've got a tweet from Daniel Bale, by the way. He's actually at work.
Go on then.
He sent us a selfie. Hashtag Stone the Crow is the place to be. A weekly work selfie, lol.
There he is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Man.
Yeah, I see that. Nice one. Thank you, Daniel Bale.
Top man, Daniel. What's going on in the chat? Anything? There's some sort of conversation going on in there.
Yeah, I'm having a little look. I'm looking. There's stuff that I'm just stuff that I kind of just let go very quickly. I think that's the answer. That you just if we kind of just concentrate on a certain thing, like I give it a bit of time earlier on, that whole physics machine. What's your thoughts, John, on the physics machine?
See,
honest opinion.
do you know, I'm probably the wrong person to ask, only because I'm sat here with a Krombacher pills. I'm quite willing to try pretty much anything. The way I see it is, if you look at it and you're a proper beer dude and it's your thing and, you know, everything involved in... Hey, it's my wife. Everything you do and say and you're on a channel and all that, your opinion matters. But for me, if somebody bought that and it makes them really happy and they love the fact that they can put a can or a bottle in a drink and they can have it on a tap, then I can imagine some old boy somewhere who's not able to go out to the pub anymore, having that and say, "Hey, Grandad, I bought you this. I know you can't go down the pub, but you can have that." And they'll be made up with it. So, I kind of in this place of, if it makes someone really happy and they see the value in it, then what's it matter?
Absolutely, you know, I totally agree. Yeah, it was a big kind of, it was one of the biggest Marmite videos we ever produced, and I wasn't expecting that, to be honest. I wasn't. What's the matter?
Big Ken.
Lydia, come here and say hello.
And it didn't work.
She's like, oh, come on,
Lydia. Is it Lydia you said, John?
She's like, I'm looking all scruffy.
Don't worry.
It's all right. Hey.
Hello. How you doing, Lydia?
I'm good, thank you.
Yeah. What are you drinking?
Just a glass of water.
Why not? Loving the Lord's beers, Lydia. Really good. Really cool.
Poor old Lydia's been roped into loads of stuff in lockdown. I've had her doing quizzes. We've been doing all sorts of stuff, haven't we?
Yeah.
And you're like, not again.
I don't like it.
We wake up on a Saturday morning, Lydia, and we go, never again. Never again. And then we kind of like, by Tuesday, we're kind of like warm enough to go again.
It's true. We've had some mad ones. Normally, what happens, Lydia's fine. It's a bit like you, Mel. She can have a few gin and tonics and she's fine. Me, I'm like, I'm sweating, I'm angry, I've got a headache, I'm horrid. And she's like, well, it's your fault. You don't have to drink that much. So, yeah, I get no sympathy.
No.
It's true. I
might make myself a drink now.
Oh, you're going to make myself? Oh, happy nice.
What are you going to have, Lydia?
I don't know. I've got some gin, I think. Or might have a wine.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Lydia looks a tad Irish. Somebody said.
Irish?
It's because you're a redhead.
I'm ginger.
Yeah. We had this in Turkey. They were like shouting out, Irish! Well, it was quite funny. Lydia, Joe Biden said, Lydia, you married a legend.
Aww.
I'm not dead yet either. Yeah, I did fall on my feet there, Sobieski. Too right. So, yeah, we've got 3 kids in our house.
Mm-hmm.
It's bonkers. It's absolutely bonkers. 2 7-year-olds and a 9-year-old.
Really? It's difficult, isn't it? We got, I got an 18-year-old daughter. And me and Mel we got a 13-year-old and a 10-year-old. So they're slightly older, so they're kind of like, yeah.
I loved it when one of your daughters came down and just helped herself to a strongbow and went. And the comments went mental. People were like, "You can't do that," and it's not illegal anyway. You can.
Did you see that?
Drink in the house.
Friday.
She did it today.
Oh, she had another one tonight.
She did the same. She waits till we're not watching.
And she got a strongbow. You know, I'm all for, I don't know about you, Lydia and John, I'm all for kind of slowly introducing the kids rather than them going out, making a right fool of themselves, you know.
Definitely.
Well, my parents were very much like, you can't have any alcohol. My granddad was an alcoholic. So my mum was like, no, you can't have it. And then as soon as I got access to it, I was like, ah! I was wild, absolutely wild. One Christmas, I had a fight with a tree. All sorts of stupid stuff that I did. And I wish my parents had been a bit more chilled out. Your parents are totally chilled, aren't they?
Yeah, we'd have a glass, a little bit of wine or whatever.
Yeah. But
It's not so much of a big deal then, is it?
No. And then our boy, the only thing that was a bit tricky was we got called into playgroup because the boys had been playing a game called Having a Beer.
With a glass of milk in playgroup.
Oh, love it.
And they were there going, cheers.
Cheers, beer.
Cheers, beer. I was like, oh, no. We had
But they knew, like,
yeah.
we've got a brewery. That's just, they're used to it. They don't drink it, though.
I think oh, look, we got a super chat.
Super chat, the Old Oak Brewhouse. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. 20 Norwegian kronas. Thank you.
Darling, could you get me a beer from the fridge? Because I've run out.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I've got a beer assistant and everything. We're the Old Oak Brewhouse. So that sounds very British, but is that actually, that's obviously in Norway?
Yeah.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
Regular followers of the channel.
Yeah.
Probably back in March they were watching, which is really, I'm really over the moon. It's fantastic. It's fantastic.
Got loads of nice comments. I'm reading the comments. So many nice ones. I have Pezzy P. I have two boys, 6 and a 9, and a girl, 13. 5 of us under one roof. I have got a bottle opener. I know. I feel your pain. And like today, they was just so demanding when they got back. Can I play an Xbox? You promised me. And we have goodies on a Friday night if they're good all week.
Oh yes, we do too.
Yeah. So they were like demanded goodies, and then they were like randomly they wanted pot noodles for their dinner, and I was like, you can't really have that as a dinner. That's not a dinner. They're like, but Dad, you said we could have anything we like if we're good. And I was like,
go on then.
All right, I did say that. If you want pot noodles, you'll be hungry later. They were like, no, it needs more room for sweets. So,
well, I made
the weekends.
I made a turkey Twizzler video the other day. And I gave the kids the rest of the turkey Twizzlers that are within the freezer. They were not impressed. They were not impressed at all. They refused to eat it.
Really?
Yeah, they refused to eat it. Yeah, absolutely. And you know, growing up, I'd eat anything. Growing up, you know, anything I was given, type of thing.
Have you met me lady on the side, Brenda?
Oh, Big Brenda.
Bottoms up, Brenda. She's my bottom opener.
Look at that. You got a bit of side boob as well, John.
You what? Sorry.
There's a bit of side boob going on as well there. Look at that bit of side boob. Look at that.
I was like, that's from B&M Bargains. I was like, I'm slightly appalled. I couldn't believe it.
Brilliant.
From Stevie.
Go on, show the Instagram from Stevie.
Lydia wants to say goodbye.
Just come and say bye.
Thank you very much.
Lydia.
Thanks for coming on, Lydia. Really appreciate it. Cheers.
Bye.
Stone the crows to you.
Stone the crows.
Stone the crows.
Thanks, honey. She's a good one.
It's not working. Mel can't get Stevie's. You know, he does this little kind of anagram thing, animation every week. It's not. Mel's got a new phone today and it's not working, but never mind.
What phone have you got?
The Galaxy S20 Ultra.
Wow. Wow, that sounds mental. I've got a
Huge.
Motorola. That's quite glamorous.
How do I kill an app?
Yeah, there we are.
Maybe if I kill the app and go back to it. Ooh.
There we are. So, this stout's okay, John. It's okay. It's a lot of bitterness going on, but I think what they've done that they've used some of the roasted malt maybe as a bit of the bittering to go in, and it's
Right,
quite
okay.
good, but it's a bit more kind of like tobacco smoke going on, but it's all right.
I love that tobacco smell. What's it? What's this? I love it. Top man, that's awesome.
Thank you, Stevie.
Brilliant.
Stevie, what a
One
legend.
every week.
Stevie
Every
sends one of
week
them
without
through every
fail.
week. Yeah,
And
every
it's
week.
not a Friday if I don't get one.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it?
See, that's all that kind of stuff is what makes this so special. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, really good, really good, really good, really funny. We're not holding you up at all, are we, John? You've been on for.
No, I could stay all night. I mean, I'm here for the long haul, babe.
No.
What you're saying is, could you go? Because I want somebody else on now.
No. I just wondering if you got the time to spare for us.
Absolutely, I've got all the time in the world for you. But if you do want me to jog on and so you can get somebody else on, I'm totally cool with that as well.
You mean yeah?
No, I was reading this comment. I was reading the comment.
He's like, did he just say yeah, Mel?
Didn't you hear him?
I went, yeah, but I was reading comments. I was. Where's he gone? He's gone. I think he's gone. He's gone to the pub, maybe.
Who's that, Mark?
Yeah, he's gone to bed. People are saying.
He's normally floating around somewhere, though.
I think he's in the pub.
Oh,
He's in the pub.
slightly jealous, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't have you lot. Oh, there's loads of cool comment. The haunted coach.
Yeah, it's trying to catch up.
Love that bottle opener he's put.
Where are we with the likes? Can we do 350 likes? Are we there? 350 likes. Hit the like button down below. Down below, hit the like button. 350 likes. I keep finding myself out of shot here. I'm like standing over here. 350 likes. Come on, hit the like button down below. I'm not sure if it's frozen on us.
No, we can still see you. It's somebody's put L's put John. Which is your best beer?
Go on, you do that while I have a toilet break.
Well, it depends on what you really like. If you like a pale ale, a good stock pale ale that's just nice, Silver Spur is where it's at. If you want a porter, our porter is banging. We sell that porter all year round, and we sell it literally. The minute it's in, it's people are buying it and it's gone. We sell loads and loads of that. Those are my two, I would say, the two go-tos. But then we do so many other things. We do saisons. We've got West Coast Pale Ale. We've done a red IPA, which no one bought because nobody likes red beer for some reason. But yeah, all sorts of stuff. So yeah, what else have we got on here?
How many likes have we currently got?
I don't know. See, I can't see it because of the.
Ours currently says 330.
Let me have a look.
So I don't know if we've got an up-to-date. I don't know why it hasn't updated.
Oh, that's really strange. I could hear myself. On mine says 243 watching, 370 likes.
That's more than us. We've got
371 likes now.
271. Oh, can we go for 400 then? I think that would be a good one.
Hey up, Josh Edwards. How are we doing? It's actually easier to read the comments on YouTube, I think, than StreamYard.
Yeah, I think they're a bit quicker. It seems to have froze on. It's frozen on 330 likes.
So we are going for 400.
Oh, we're going for 400.
Actually going for
yeah.
How do I refresh it?
400.
So you need to pause that pretty quick. Going for 400.
Oh, there we are. Look at that. Yay, 373. I can see we're going for 400 likes. Hit the like button down below. Let's go for 400
Joe
likes.
Biden's Dentist says 400. It can't be done.
Yes,
I reckon.
we can smash it.
400 cheeky. Yeah, was it a bit cheeky? Come on.
Big Kev says, "What's my favourite supermarket beer launch recently?"
Oh,
Now there's a question.
there's been so many.
I don't know. I'm really slack. I'll end up buying Krombacher or something like that. I really like it. It's fine.
Is that something you might look at in the future? Is
For supermarkets?
launching in a supermarket? Is that something that?
Yeah, definitely. We're just working our way up to it. We've had some interest
Right.
from a couple, which is mad because we're tiny.
Yeah.
But I've also got there's another project I'm working on, but I can't say anything about it. But if we got that, that would take us straight into the supermarket straight away.
Wow.
So Lee, who should be in bed, has tweeted, Mel showed John at Lord's Brewing Company this. Looks pretty cool, to be fair. Can you see that? It's like reflecting terribly.
Oh, that's cool.
This is bar.
Wow.
I need to go that way.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah. That's really cool. The fridge has got taps coming out of it. Check that out.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's a good idea. So you've got one of those, is it 365 points?
Yeah. I need a bag in a box, John. I need a bag in a box.
But didn't you say that they were making a fit-in to go on to Minikeg?
I've done the video. The video's done. So basically, you just pull the top off with a pair of pliers, and then you feed the tube in.
Oh, really?
The line, yeah. Feed the line into the top, yeah.
Oh.
Look, I was asking what we're drinking, Mel. I'm drinking a stout.
I am drinking the Glen Affric Brewery Stone the Goes. Oh, where's the camera?
Yeah.
Stone
the
Goes, which won an award this week.
What about John? What about margins with the getting a bit technical now with the supermarket? What are the margins like?
Very small, very small. You've got to stack it high. That's the only way to do it. I know a certain brewery. I can't say which one.
Down the road?
Might be. And an unofficial official source told me that at one point they were selling cans of beer to the co-op and they were making a penny a can.
Wow. That is so you need.
There's a big announcement we need to make.
Where? What's that?
It's Joe Biden's Denture's birthday today. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday to Joe Biden's Dentures. That was a good
Wow.
Happy birthday. And he's joined us for a drink. Isn't that amazing?
Happy birthday, Joe Biden's Dentures. Yeah. What a top man. I hope you're having a great day.
Yeah. Amazing. And then we got one from the Old Oak Brew House. Super chat. Hope to taste Stone the Goes one day. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, one day you might be able to try it. John, I wish to hand, I'm going to be honest, and it's just one of those situations in life where I've had so much beer sent to me that I have your beer somewhere in this house. I do.
It's okay. That's fine.
I have it somewhere, and I'd like to be standing here drinking it with you, but I'd have to spend 20 minutes digging through my fridge trying to find one of your beer.
That fridge out there.
It's in that fridge out there, Mel saying. So, Mel,
I'll go and have a look if you want.
Take the live feed. I'll go out and find one.
I don't mind going.
Do you want it reviewed properly, John, or do you want me to just crack it?
I don't mind. Crack it open, enjoy it. I can always send you some more.
I'll be back in a moment. I'm going to go and find the beer.
Loads of happy birthday wishes coming through for Joe Biden's 40th. Is it 40th today? Whatever. Happy birthday. Robert says no, send Mel.
Oh, there's so many nice comments, isn't there? Joe Biden, what a legend. Like when he inspired me, his name inspired me for another little side project that I've got, which is somebody's dentures, but I won't say who. But kind of good fun. So I really like the idea of the name. It did make me giggle. And he's got a Dodge Challenger. Am I right in saying that? SRT. Hey, Pint Size. He put praise the Lords. Pint Size did a review of our coffee beer, and we were halfway through rebranding, and it had like different labels on and all sorts. We made a right pig's ear of it, but he did. Honestly, his editing is superb. Gosh, there's loads of good comments in here. Somebody else said, Josh Edwards, was it? Earlier said about the tap room not opening. because of our tap room and the way it is, it's all open plan. We can't risk having general public just come in. Oh, Malamute. That's bottle conditioned, so there will be some sediment in the bottom just before you pour it.
It's freezing cold. Hopefully that's going to be okay.
It can only make it taste better. Not kidding. I'm meant to be out selling my beer here. I'm like, Malamute's a really funny one because it's got wolf hops in it. And what we found is it actually tastes better, we think, when it's super fresh and a little bit green. And then as it ages, it's just not quite as nice. That's what I think. It's still great beer. What are you laughing at?
Nothing. I'm going to get a beer now.
What did you just do? Why didn't you just tell him?
You can, because they might be watching. I poured a beer down the sink.
It wasn't Glen Affleck,
Do you know, I'm trying to do things discreetly. I was like that, nodding, because I got a sink in front of me. I was looking down.
Oh, it was all over your face that you were up to no good.
And then Mel's like, oh, he's pouring, what are you up to, Simon?
Everyone would agree with
I'll
me.
get into
It's
trouble.
Obvious.
I went down to, in all honesty, I went down to Shepherd Neame. I had a wonderful time.
Brewery
That asked us to go out all the way back in 2011.
And it was September. We were there for our anniversary, weren't we?
Yeah, it was amazing. I loved it, and I just want to try John's beer.
I would just like to say, like, to be fair, I think it's us. Our taste buds have kind of broadened since then. I would say.
Yeah, but there's price points though, isn't there, as well? There is. Yeah. It is like.
Stevie wants to know what was it?
It was the double stout. It was only a little bit. I only poured half away. I want to try John's.
Don't pour the sediment in.
No, you know me, John. You know me.
He's going to get it all in there. It's going to have bits floating around it and all sorts.
Yeah.
Our bottles, we do the proper old school way. So it's like, goodness me, that looks flat as a fart.
It's been a while. When did you send these, John?
Oh, gosh, ages ago. It was at the beginning of lockdown.
Yeah. I'll just
look at the joke you've got. Did you mean to do that?
What?
Can I tell a joke about a girl who only eats plants?
No,
You've probably never.
I love jokes like that. I love the silly ones. Just silly jokes. They're not mean. John, what snacks? You're gonna. This is what I was eating earlier, but my jaw started to hurt because they're really chewy.
Oh, I love them. Love them. Corn nuts, something simple like that. I love it.
Yeah, they're all right, but I just got.
I meant to get pistachio nuts earlier and I forgot.
John, for a beer that's freezing cold, like 2 degrees freezing cold, and that's been sat in my fridge for the start of lockdown, which is 6 months, it's tasting bloody good.
Well, that's great. It is a good beer. That one's just we tweaked the recipe since that batch that you're drinking now, and we've amped it up a bit.
That's nice. I like that. Exactly what you want, like a session IPA. Why have we got all of a sudden we got some interference? What's going on? Or is it the mic's too far away?
No.
What is it?
It should be fine to stop now.
Ah, it's gone. It's stopped. We're having we could hear the.
Could be me just trolling you.
Yeah. We got one from Travis. What do you call Bob the Builder when he retires? Just Bob.
I love it. Well, have we got any more jokes in there? I love jokes. If you've got a joke, stick a joke in it. Trigger Mike is panicking now.
Put your jokes down, guys. Come on. Let's get Travis's joke up. Travis, I'm not sure if you're aware, John. Travis is the wonderful Australian sender who sends us some amazing beer from Deeds Brewing Company, and we got Shed Shaker, Robust Porter, and loads of different beers from Australia. I love it. Really cool. And Travis is quite patient with me because I got so much to review. It takes me a little while to get through to it, but once I'm down to my last can, he always sends another batch, and it's just brilliant. Fantastic support. Yeah.
What a legend! That must cost a fortune to send that beer from us.
I know, and I do feel it's just the amount that just trying to get through it all. And as I mentioned it earlier, the supermarkets, when they launch, you got to be on. As a reviewer, you got to be on it. It's your bread and butter. It's almost like there's your meat over there. You have to go and get your meat over there, type of thing.
Yeah.
Could you say it again, please?
Yeah.
Good. Did you say meat, please? Is that what you said?
Yeah. So all of these releases, I mean, it seems to be more frequent. Lidl, Tesco's, Morrison's, Marks and Spencer's. It just keeps.
I love it.
It's kind of.
You have to turn it on. Like, swipe it.
We've got Alexa in our house, and when you were doing that thing and you were shouting Alexa, turn the lights on and off. Our lights in our house are going blink, plonk, blink, plonk, blink.
Alexa, turn off all of the lights.
It's not down here.
Oh no! Alexa.
It just backfired. Awesome.
Alexa, turn on the studio.
That serves him right, don't it?
Yeah, it does. That was awesome.
Oh, the kids are crying upstairs. They're in the dark.
I love it. I love it. That was nice that it backfired on you for once. Oh gosh, I've just signed up for one of them freebie, the Google one, with Spotify. So
Brilliant.
I don't know when I'm going to get that. So, question for you guys: of all the beers that you've tried, you'll have tried hundreds and thousands of them.
Yeah.
Which one stands out the most? Apart from the one that exploded, that was the funniest thing I've ever seen.
Have you seen that? Well, I haven't seen it yet.
I gotta be happy.
Like it when it was dripping. It was dripping off the ceiling. I had hours to clean up though before Mel got home.
Lee's going to bed now, Rick.
Hey, night, Lee. Thanks for coming and seeing us.
Bed if Elvis turns up.
He's a good guy.
That is a really, really good question.
Do you know, I got a beer.
I think the Schneider Rice Tap 10 for mine is probably a very good one.
I think it comes down to memorable stuff. And there's beers out there that I shouldn't be reviewing. Like they're queuing up in California for 3 hours to be able to buy one bottle of beer. And then it just turns up on my door. I've got number one, I didn't live in California. Number two, I didn't have to queue. Number three, it just turned up at my door. I was like, oh my goodness me, don't drop it. You know, that type of thing. Don't drop it. Open it carefully. Just fantastic, really, that this come my way.
Who sent it to you? Kenny.
Kenny sent it to me. So he got his mate to queue up for him in the queue in California to buy one bottle. He was there for hours, and he bought the bottle and then sent it over to me, which is, I just thought, unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable.
That's incredible, isn't it?
And it's the younger as well, Pliny the Younger.
Wow. That's amazing.
A memorable beer. I'm not going to say it was the best I've ever tried, but a real memorable, because the effort he went to get that beer to me was just bonkers, absolutely bonkers. I loved it.
That's awesome. I don't think I ever. I don't know, actually. Do you know? I think for me, and people might not agree with this, but one of the first kind of craft beers I had when I started drinking real ale when I moved to Yorkshire, I was always lager when I was younger.
Yeah.
And then I had Fuller's ESB in the Grove. And me and my best mate Al, and then our friends, we'd go up there and we would drink all night. And it was just so special that time. I've got the I've still got the. This is from the Grove as well.
No, you drank it all, so they gave it to you.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
So this is kind of what got me started, really, and then it just kind of climbed from there.
Yeah.
And then I've got to say I've been really slack trying other people's beers since I've had a brewery. So I've been buying all sorts every month now just to try it.
Do you know, though, that there's something to be said for a real good malty bitter? There is something to be said for it. When you get a good one, like Fuller's ESB, in terms of style, that best bitter style, if you got a really good best bitter, the trouble is the name best bitter has been trounced, haven't it? To death,
big time.
by Smooth Flow and Cream Flow, and I'm not going to mention any names, but
we all know who you are.
we all know who you are, yeah. So to get a really good best bitter, I always say it's as good as any other style of beer, as long as it's good. Malty, you get them taste of the grains, and I love a best bitter when it's done right. And Fuller's make a good one. They really do.
I went to New York last October, and I went to a place called Jamesport Farm Brewery.
Mm-hmm.
And they've got farm to pint. They've got a big old farm there.
Yeah.
When we turned up, all I could smell was weed, really strong, because they grow all the what's it called? The fluid stuff. I want to say TSB, but it's not. What is it? What's the thing they called it? It's like hop oil, effectively.
Hemp.
Yeah, but it's hemp. Yeah, so they're growing that, and we were like, "What the heck is going on?" And then we went in, and they had a cracking brewery, and it's a female brewer, and she is. I think she's only 21. She is so on it, and they had an ESB and a best bitter on keg.
Really?
Yeah, and I was like, "Oh, that's interesting." I said, "Can I try one of them and one of them?" I tell you what, considering it was on keg, it was banging.
Yeah,
I couldn't believe it. But in New York, all the beers, even their lagers, really malty. They seem to have that down really well.
I'm going to pull this one up. Sorry, John, to interrupt.
That's right.
Pull this one in. Always a Red, another fantastic follower of the channel for the last 6 months and probably beyond. Can we have 400 likes before 10 o'clock? We got 15 minutes. I'm sure we can do it now. We got, as far as I can see, 383. Is that right?
I'm not sure what the current one is.
What's the current? Do you know what it is, John? The current.
I've got 384.
384.
Okay.
So and me.
Yeah.
384.
387. It's climbing.
It's climbing. Can we do 400? Come on, let's do 400 likes. Come on.
You know, whenever you guys have people like me on, it just kills it.
No. It's great. No, it's great to have you on, to be honest. It really is, because it adds another dimension. It does. It definitely adds another dimension to us. And people like it.
I've got some more tweets, by the way.
Let's get 4 more in.
Look how close we are. 396.
4 likes. Come on, 4. Hit the like button down below.
Who's the rotten swine who keeps giving us thumbs down?
Oh, do you know what? I can live with that. I can live with that.
Hey,
you got 400. Boom.
Hey, and look at this. Look at this. What a lovely short gesture, John. Look at that.
Oh, man, I would love to go to Ohio.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's a lovely gesture.
Amazing, isn't it? We got some fantastic people following us. Fantastic.
So, Brendan, if you fill out one of our contact forms on our website, I won't share your details.
Brilliant. Go on, you want to do the tweets?
Yes. Okay, so from Billy, peanut butter chocolate stout from Drygate versus Fierce. Scotland Tesco only, apparently.
Oh, wow.
Stuff. Yeah, it does look good.
Well, that's a cool looking can. I like a bit of peanut butter.
From Hammer Trev.
Travis.
Hammer Trev.
Travis.
Yeah, Travis. My first tap poured beer since March because of lockdowns. It was my 40th.
Oh, congratulations on your 40th.
Congratulations.
Look at that. That's
Well, at least
smart.
you got to go to the pub. I got stuck inside.
Since March, my word.
Look at that. £5
Happy
super chat.
birthday,
John, it's a
Travis.
great night. Cheers. Well done, Dan.
Thanks, Dan. Bless you.
Really appreciate it.
Sharing the love. That's what it's about, man. We got this. It's dark out there these days. Let's
I
just
know.
be nice to one another and have fun.
Let's
Share
have
a bit of
fun.
love.
Keep it going.
CBD is the word.
CBD. That's it.
Yeah,
That's
that's
it.
from
Yeah.
Simon.
Yeah, it's massive out there. Absolutely massive. They were growing it everywhere.
Yeah, they're
Apparently,
trying
this guy in Times Square said he had some. He said, "Would you like to buy some?" I said, "No, sorry."
I know. It's the cousin of the hop, isn't it, apparently?
Yeah, it is. Well, yeah, the hop is part of that family. Have you ever had it when you get like a beer that's in a... Normally the ones that are in a green bottle or clear.
Skunky.
Yeah, because the light damages the hops and it changes the structure of it, and then you get like that weedy smell out of it.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I just gotta do something very quickly. If you could take the live feed for a moment.
It's gonna pour my beer away. Great beer, this.
No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna try and do something technical, that's all.
Big Kev, the recent supermarket releases seem to be cheaper in Scotland here, even though we have minimum unit pricing. Oh, that's interesting.
Didn't know that.
Interesting.
What I'm going to try and do, John, is we're going to try and get Mel's brother on the live stream. He's a right scream. He really is. So I'm going to send him the link as I just sent you now. It may not work. It might work. We're going to see if Teddy can come on. And if he
Do you
does,
want me to leave? I'll go. I'll just
if he I'm just going to send him.
Awesome. Hey, you like Formula One, don't you?
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
And
I love
me.
it. Yeah.
Yeah, I got loads of cool bits and bobs on here. This was given to me. It's,
No way.
Signed by Susie Wolf, who was. It's really dusty, actually. It's still got the tags on, but it was signed by Susie Wolf, and I've got a letter from her as well.
Amazing.
Wow, that's really cool.
Amazing.
So she was the female test driver.
Yeah.
Yes, she was.
Yeah.
Lovely lady, really nice. So
She's-
I've got a letter as well, which was nice.
I love the fact. I was gutted that they actually just left, wasn't it? Just this weekend.
Yeah.
They were so...
Sad, very sad. And I've got this cool thing. I'm showing you my tat now. Look at this. So
Ooh.
this is the Vulcan bomber, the only one that's still left flying.
Yeah.
And somebody bought it for my 40th, and there's a little plaque somewhere on that aeroplane with my name on it now. How cool is that?
That's really cool.
That's cool, isn't it?
I'm just trying to work out how to do all of these different.
Oh yeah, there's loads of different buttons. Look,
John.
That's good. I like that. I am listening to John. Sorry,
that's
John.
right. You don't have to listen
That's
to
better.
it.
Zoom out a bit. So they
Zoom
can see
out a
more
bit,
of
yeah.
us. Yeah. That one.
That's a
good.
better one. That's a better one. Look at that, John.
Oh yeah, you got all my tat in. Oh look, got the peg bag. This is not very exciting, but it's just pegs. There you go.
We got one of them as well. Yeah.
It's all part. That's what you gotta have in your YouTube channel. It's not a YouTube channel if you don't have a bag of pegs.
Do you know there's somebody out there, John, who's really passionate about pegs.
There will be. There will be.
Yeah, designing different style pegs and stuff. There will be somebody really passionate about pegs.
Yeah, and
New
that's the
peg.
name for a beer. That is passionate about pegs.
I quite like this setup. It's quite nice. It's quite nice.
Yeah, it's good. It makes me look a little fatter, though. I will say. So
I'm going
you
to ask.
still-
Daniel Bale says, "Where's his spanner gone?" Yeah, where's your spanner gone?
I don't know. John, Daniel, I've not done anything, Daniel.
Is that
Oh
No.
yeah.
Not done anything, Daniel. You should
Actually, I
still
haven't
be.
Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Don't do it. It's not the real Daniel Bale.
Ah, right.
I don't think so.
Daniel Bale's at work?
Very well done. Very well done. Cheers,
I haven't
John.
actually seen any Spanners today.
Daniel's in work, yeah. That's very good going. John, I'm gonna, because we are gonna wrap things up shortly. I'm gonna ask you to plug Lord's Brewing Company. I'm gonna let you go back to your lovely wife and have a drink and whatever. So if you want to plug Lord's Brewing Company and everything you do, but before you do, I'm gonna say thank you for your help over the last few weeks and months. You really kind of like you've lassoed me and you've pulled me back from the brink. So thank you very much, John, for that. But yeah, go. Lord's Brewing Company, plug it.
We need your money or our brewery's going to go shut. No, honestly, we're terrible, aren't we? We should be like much more serious. You know the guy from Cloudwater? He was on, whose channel was he on? CBC's channel, wasn't he? And he's a ginger guy. And he's got this beautiful tash, and he was not happy with me. I was like, look at him. He looks like Tom Selleck's ginger brother. Yeah, so Cloudwater don't like us, but yeah, we keep messing about. Yeah, no, if you want to buy some beer, go to our website. I've dropped all the prices just for this because I thought literally I was scrambling away, pressing everything. No, it's a spelling mistake too. So I've lowered all the prices of the beer. And if you put hashtag Simon Exotic in full capital letters, you will get £6 off as well. There you go.
Brilliant.
It's been my pleasure. It's been your pleasure for having me on.
Look at this one, yeah. Look at this. Love this one.
Oh, thanks.
Absolutely.
Scott and Wonder. Oh, that was quite an emotional one, this. Everyone's so lovely. And we, like I say, we love you guys and thank you for doing this live feed. And it's been great fun.
It really has.
Yeah.
It really has. Well, I want to. It's my mission. I got a little mission in my head. I'm going to try and get Mel's brother on by the end of the stream. To have a quick chat with us, and then
do it. I'm going to go. I'm going to go. It's been great.
John, thank you very much.
Love you all. Bye, Mel.
Bye.
Whoops. Sorry, John. I pressed escape a bit too quick. Right. Did we have there we are. I think the dog needs to go for the toilet, so I'm gonna let the dog out. I'm escaping all the time, isn't I? Come on.
Simon's probably gone for a wee, actually. Thank you to John for joining us tonight. It's amazing. Loads of love on here for John. I keep saying amazing. It's really cool.
I'm going to make it my mission.
Loads of love.
I'm going to make it my mission I'm going to ring Terry. I'm going to get Mal's brother on. I'm going to make it my mission to get him on. Let's see if he answers. Take the live stream, Mal.
I'll probably tell you to F off.
He might do.
Beer Wonder, John is a lovely man, has become one of my very good friends, honest and down to earth. Totally. Travis, John's a funny man.
No answering. He's not. We'll leave him. We'll leave Terry for a minute. He might see that now, though. He might see that call.
Big Kev might have got a spider on your left shoulder. Which one's my left?
Mal, they're just making you do this. They're just making you do this.
Shut up. Beer Dog Reviews, absolutely loved this evening. Craig was really interesting and John was hilarious. Great guys, both of them. Nice one.
Honestly, Craig and John, just brilliant to have them on. It was brilliant to have them on. We're looking for a third guest before we go. We're looking for a third guest. I want Mel's brother to come on because he's a great guy. He's a great guy and he likes a beer. So we're trying for that. But if it didn't work, we'll
Listen. like a beer. He prefers a wine.
He might be
Something.
watching.
Probably.
He might be watching, but we'll get him on the
Oh,
beer.
there's Lord's Brewing Company there. Thanks for the love, people.
Hey, well
You wanna
done,
show that
John.
one? Put it up for
Let's
a bit.
get that one up. Let's get that one up. That was amazing, John. Thank you so very much for joining us. It was really cool having you on. We've had 2 brewers on tonight. How do you feel about that? Good.
Yeah, it's pretty cool, isn't it? It's
Yeah,
pretty
it's
cool.
good. Enjoy that.
And
Oh,
yeah.
Mel's Twitter.
oh, my Twitter is at Mrs. Real Ale Guide. Check it out.
Yeah.
Or not check it out. I mean, tweet at me. Check it out.
Oh,
Oh yeah, have you told him about my blog?
well, go on,
yeah,
go
you did
for
the
it.
other day actually. No, it's fine. Right, let me check out my Twitter because I haven't looked for a while. So from Anthony, cheers for the new blog you've recently posted. That is insane. I didn't read this just now. I've literally just read that. Look, 8 minutes ago. Just mentioned the blog and
Oh,
it's been
Anthony.
3 years. Yeah. How madness. How mad is that? Anthony's drinking a Paulaner beer. Can't fault it. That's a really good beer. How funny is that though?
I'm getting
8
into like
minutes.
snacks.
Can you see that? No.
I'm getting into like snack moments now. We got 414 likes. Amazing, 414 likes. And we're coming up to 10 o'clock. But I don't know, how do you feel about 10 o'clock? I feel I kind of feel okay at the moment. Feel like I got a little bit more. Oh, yeah, there's Daniel Bell there who's faking me. Yeah. Oh,
Same
Daniel,
photo
then
as well.
somebody was trying to fake you to get a spanner going, which was silly. Absolutely.
Scary.
6 months in. Yeah, can you imagine 6 months doing this live feed? Does it feel like 6 months?
No, I think this year has gone by incredibly fast.
I think back.
It's been so busy. The work has been mental.
Yeah. The what's it sandwich. Oh, yeah. I could have something now like that. Something crazy like a what's it sandwich.
From
Yeah.
Travis, Simon, on your last unboxing video, you were drinking a cup of tea, but you failed to rate it.
The tea. What was that? Did I unbox? I did. I was drinking tea. Yeah, I was drinking a cup of tea. Yeah, just a bit of normality, I think. Who can we get on then?
I just can't get my head around somebody faking to be somebody else like that today. It's proper strong.
Mel's letting the dog in.
I haven't eaten yet. Come on in, Patty. Let's get Stevie on.
Let's get Stevie on. Well, we just have his telephone number to send him the link. Stevie on live. We can't ask guests to come on because they may not like it too much.
What you need to do, Simon?
What?
You can't ask guests. You need to run a competition over a few weeks, and we'll get a guest or 2 on.
Mel wants a guest on. Oh, blimey. So my experiment failed. My experiment has definitely failed. Maybe not. He's ringing. Hello? Hello? Hi, Teddy? Yeah, I did, yeah. I sent you a message with a link. Click the link and you're going to come on with me and Mel live on the live stream at the Stone Crow. Everybody wants to see you. So if I hang up, I will look at your message and you'll see a link to... People are already saying, Teddy! You'll see a link to StreamYard. Click that and you'll be on the live feed. See you in a moment. There he is. Teddy's coming on the live feed. Let's see what happens. Let's see if it works. Send him a link. Where's that Teddy comment? There we are. Look, there we are. We're just gonna wait for Terry to go. Hopefully Terry comes on and we'll have a right good laugh. We should have meets in the north. south, east, west, and abroad. Get everyone on StreamYard from each location. That'll be pretty cool. Then we got. Let's just see if he comes on. Let's see. Hopefully, Mal's brother Terry, we can get him on the live feed. He can click that link, and he'll come on.
He has to fire his laptop up, though, don't he?
Oh, he's got to fire his laptop up a minute, I think. So, where are you from? What are you drinking? Where are you from? What are you drinking? I'm quite excited for our next guest. We went camping in Stoke about 3 or 4 weeks ago. Actually, he was on the live feed then when we went camping, but only very briefly. And then the next day, we went to Alton Towers, and we had the most amazing time. We had the most amazing time in Alton Towers. So let's see.
Oh, it's freezing upstairs.
Let's see. We got to wait for this little thing to come up here, and then we'll introduce him onto the feed.
Oh, it's cool. What's that now?
Let's get this one up as well. Let's see.
Come on now.
Ring him up, Mel. Ask him where he is. Oh, he's got to fire his laptop up.
Yeah, imagine.
Hopefully he comes on. Hopefully we can get Terry on. We are on, believe it or not, bit of a shameless plug, 40,900 subscribers. So we're not far away from 41,000 subscribers, which would be really cool. Which would be really, really cool. Thomas Watkin IPA. Get Beer Wonder on.
Yeah,
we're just going to wait.
Scott.
Congratulations again on the Stone That Goes award. Thank you very much, Joe Biden's dentures. We're just waiting. We'll wait a little bit longer to see if Terry can click that link on his phone. I sent him a message on his phone. Let's see if we can message him again. Let's just put click the link. See if he will. Click the link.
It won't work on your mobile though, will it?
Yeah.
How come you didn't use it on your iPhone then?
Right, I've just sent Terry another message. Click the link, StreamYard. Let's see if we can get him on for a little bit, for a bit of fun. He's a great guy.
How many likes have we gone? 421. Oh, that's really
421 good. Likes. 421 likes. George is saying get Daniel Bale on. Franciscana Royale. Mark.
Yeah.
Baby drinking Franciscana Royale. Is that on the perfect draft? Would be, wouldn't it?
Is it?
On the perfect draft, yeah.
I like the perfect draft.
Tell us, come on, what are you drinking? Where are you from? What are you drinking? I got a horse fly on my face. Where are you from? What are you drinking?
Stevie says he'll join the stream, but he needs another drink first.
We won't put you under that much pressure tonight. We won't put you under that much.
Next week.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay. I think this is, would you say, oh, you got a bit of beer to drink first?
Yeah, it's getting a slightly bit too acidic for me now. That's going to cause me really big indigestion if I drink that up.
Right, okay.
Which
Why
I
is the picture
suppose
so bad?
is,
Yeah.
you know, happens when you are drinking sours.
Okay, so I think we'll call it a day. 10:05. Say a massive thank you to everybody who've joined us for 6 months. Double Punk. Yeah, he's not joined. He's not joined. Mel, give him a ring. Give Teddy a ring.
Lots of brewing company, John. Mel, you need Rennies like me. Yeah, I do. Let's get some of those orange ones.
It was a great experiment. We thought it was a great experiment to see if we can get 3 people on. We've done 6 months. Joe Biden's dentist. Look at that. 6 months,
6
baby.
months.
No,
Wow.
it's moved again. No, moved again. There we are. 6 months, baby. It really has. It's moved. 6 months. This feels like the old days, Simon. Simon, you're a live stream. Brewdog beers and
10-ton truck.
that was the first Stone Crow live stream in my book. Ah, look at that one. What a comment there from Big Kev. Look at that. Look at that from Big Kev. 2018, including 10-ton truck, Black Friday. I can't even remember that live stream. I can't even remember that live stream. Absolutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers.
Should we see if Scott wants to come on?
Yeah. Let's send but I need to go to the toilet first.
Go on then.
I need to go to the toilet.
Is Scott still watching?
Yeah, he's by here. I got him. 6 months of fun and laughs. Yeah.
Travis.
Let's have a toilet.
Again. How many? Has anybody got Simon's toilet? I reckon he's gone to the toilet more than he has had to drink tonight. Simon, good night, man. Simon, yeah, and to you, Simon. Thank you for joining us today. Stevie, our man, we're heading into another lockdown, so the Stoned Crow is here forevermore. Simon needs a pee bag. Oh, did you hear that? He just farted. Oh my god. We heard that! Can you all hear him weeing? Can't see my head, I just realised, sorry. That's how my mum speaks to me when she FaceTimes me. It's like this. Get like the side of her eye. Has he moved the screen up? Yeah, Stevie, Matt, I can only see your forehead. Yeah, sorry about that. I realised, too late. Joe Biden's entrance way out the back. No, he's not actually. Is this like pointed really high up? That's a bit better, isn't it? I was live streaming the top of my forehead for a good 60 minutes.
I feel better now I've been to the toilet.
All I could
Much
see was
better.
this.
Was you?
Yeah.
Well,
No,
you didn't
it
have
was
a
like
stool.
this. No, it was pointing down. It was pointing upwards. Stevie, she's back.
No. No. Okay, no worries. Fair play. It's not for everybody.
The Old Oak Brew House. It's gone. Pick one beer you have to drink every day for a month. Which one? And you can never drink it again after. Yeah, you probably never would want to drink it again after. So what would I pick?
Right, I've just sent it to Scott.
That's a really good question.
Let's see if Scott comes on.
War Floyd, Mal, you were awesome. Cheers. Cheers to that, mate. Cheers.
Still drinking this rather lovely. It's called marmalade, is it?
Lovely forehead though, Mel. Thank you.
Malamute Session IPA.
Oh God.
This is nice. And I'm going to do the Cardinal Singer because I love the sediment. I'm going to get the sediment.
Gosh.
Whoa, I'm going to get it all in. I love the sediment in the beer. It looks like tonight I'm sending links out to everybody to join the live feed. And we can't get anyone on. I think we've lost everybody. We can't get anyone on. But never mind. Never mind. Simon is look at the colour now. Love that.
Hashtag Simon and his yeasty chunks.
Yeah.
Oh, that's wrong in so many ways.
Sort your cough out, Simon. Yeah, we need to sort the cough out.
Oh, it's a nervous cough. It's because he's got to talk to everyone.
I know. I'm sending a link out to people who I kind of. Oh, hang on. What's he said? Oh, he's
Getting
coming.
ready.
Coming. Scott's coming now. He's on his way. He's on his way.
Travis has sent me a tweet. Oh, yeah, I've got my phone on Don't Disturb now, which is a bit silly. So yeah, apologies for that, Travis.
225 people still tuned in. That's pretty cool.
Oh my gosh. Travis's bar is completed.
Oh, look at that. Travis's bar, look at that.
Oh, it's amazing. It's up. Just need to fill it now.
Amazing.
I look
really
forward
cool.
to seeing the progress.
Really cool. Okay, so I fancy a snack. I think I'm getting quite hungry. I might get some of them turkey twizzlers out of the freezer. The kids wouldn't eat them, would they?
Oh yeah, we had tantrums earlier. Tantrums.
Got food everywhere in here. Here they are.
Tom McKenna's in Florence drinking original Peroni. Wow.
Oh, mind you, smell the garlic on that.
Oh,
Whoa.
Jesus, they smell like sausages.
There they are. The turkey twizzler. Here he is.
Oh,
he's gone.
gone.
No, yeah. Don't worry, we're turning the telly off. Can't be having any feedback, can we?
I just showing everybody my fridge cooked turkey twizzlers, Scott.
Oh, for God's sake. It's not. You have to bear with me because I'm playing pool with Wanda because she's in the hospital, so I've got to keep her busy.
That's
Brilliant.
so cool.
No, that's really cool. Sorry if we put you under any pressure to come on. You didn't have to.
Mate, I'm 3 of these in.
Yeah.
And I have some of their 10.5%, so anything could happen.
They're 10.5%. Wow.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Are they your local brewery? The
Yeah,
Stagger?
so they're from Staggeringly Good. It's called. I've done the video. I've done the video today. It's called SG5. So it's Staggeringly Good 5. It's 5 years since they moved into their brewery and tap room, and it's a triple IPA, but it's triple dry hopped as well. Coming in at 10.5.
Danny Ray just reminded
Oh,
me.
look at the colour of that!
My word.
Wow,
That looks
wow,
like
wow, wow.
milk.
Yeah.
Before I forget, Daniel Bell just reminded me that the ones you couldn't get and look like it's in Culver now.
Oh, look. They're in Culver.
Yeah, I showed everyone
The
else.
scaffold and all of these different. I need to. Oh, hang on, Scott. We got a super chat. Yeah, what do you think?
Well, I go into supermarkets now, and if I see Duvel, I begin to have a bit of a panic attack. If I'm honest, I can't. I'm never drinking a Belgian beer ever again in my life.
Thank you, Joe Biden standards, for the £2 super chat. We really appreciate it.
Done, absolutely done.
That was a mental night. I can't remember it ending. I can't remember anything about.
Yeah, you do. We're being sick everywhere.
Well, all I know is that obviously we were on holiday up in Great Yarmouth, and I don't remember probably the last hour, and I got up the next morning, and Wanda sort of given me like the evil eye, and I'm like, "Go on then, what's happened?" And she said, "Well, all you did was obviously you've ended the live stream." And I just careered my way through the whole of the caravan and ended up being sick everywhere. And she had to sort it all out, get me undressed and put me to bed. But my son Archie was with us. He said at one point when I went off to the toilet, and all you could hear was bang, crack, bang as I was walking down the passageway and literally slamming into each side of the caravan.
How old is Archie?
Archie's 13. So Wanda's got 2 girls as well. Chantel, you wouldn't believe this. So looking at Wanda, Chantel's 22, I think she is, 22, 23. And Leah, who's the reason that Wanda's not here at the moment, because Leah's in Great Ormond Street. Leah's 16 in December.
Cool, brilliant. Yeah, and there's another super chat from Lord's Brewing Company. Thank you very much. £2 super chat. It's amazing. It's been an amazing night.
Then you're mad.
Huh?
You weren't listening, Scott.
The thing is,
No.
Scott understands. It's like so much going on in the background with these streams. There's so much going on.
I hope she's.
Sorry, Mel.
No, I hope Leah's on the mend.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's facing a heart transplant by the look of it, but you know,
yeah.
Wow.
But as for Simon cutting in, Simon's aware of all this. We message each other, so I'm not worried about that. He's just rude.
Yeah, it's just how he is. It's just how he is.
Oh, it's so it's so running this whole thing is quite bonkers, isn't it? To be honest, it's quite. Reading comments and trying to talk at the same time, and we're just normal guys on the street trying to do it. Never mind, like going to college to learn how to do it. Well,
the thing is with you, obviously, you do most of your streams from your phone, so it's just you, and you go through the comments, and that. Although there's a challenge in that, when it comes to StreamYard. And you're interacting with everyone else as well as so you've got your guest that you're talking to. You're trying to keep up with the comments as well. It's really hard, and people don't actually appreciate how difficult it can be.
It looks like you're zoning out all the time, doesn't it? But you're not zoning out. You're just looking for the next kind of like somebody saying something over here, and it's just so hard.
It's really bad.
Why?
The turkey twizzlers. Because you've put him over there and you've left him.
No, Scott, come on. No, Scott, come on. And I've only, I'm looking for the lid. Oh, I got the lid. I'll put the.
Yeah, they stink.
I use these Chinese containers, Scott, to put all my leftover.
Wanda's got a cupboard full of them. It does my head in. And then what she'll do is she'll stick everything that she cooks into the fridge. Because why throw away today what I could throw away in 4 days' time?
Yeah. No, I'm exact. I try and eat most of it, but I can't eat it all. Yeah.
I've got a tweet from Kent Beer Reviews. It's here is Real Ale today's favourite, and it's the double punk. I'll put it close. I can't reach.
There you go. Do you know what, Scott? I ordered mine online.
Same as you, because we had the competition, didn't we? We ordered them the same time, and it was who would get it out the quickest.
Do you know the thing is, what annoys me then though is that
stink those things.
Yeah, when it hits a supermarket, it's not the same beer.
No, they've done something. I've not had that since it's been in Tesco's.
No.
I think it's just in Tesco's. But the amount of people that I've seen say it's shocking, and I'm like, the beer that I had wasn't. It was fantastic, and I know you said the same.
Massively different, yeah. So I'll take the stick. I don't mind taking a bit of stick for that beer, but I ordered it from Brewdog's website, and it was I'm sure it was a different batch. Well, it's not
that. There's a price difference in them as well, Simon. I think in the supermarket, correct me if I'm wrong in the chat, I think it's £3.50 a can, £4 a can. When we bought them, it was about a £5, I think, something like that. So there's a different. There's got to be a difference in ingredients for them to lower that down in the supermarket to that price.
Yeah, absolutely, and I don't mind. I've not drunk it since. I don't know. It could be good, could be shocking. I don't know, but I can only give a opinion on what I tried at that time, if that makes sense.
Yeah, and I completely agree. The trouble is and it's no different to things like Sweet Temptation, the Vocation beer that's gone into Morrison's. So that I know Mark did that and didn't like it, but then it comes out to the supermarket. They've beefed it up by 0.6%, which really shouldn't make that much of a difference. But it appears to be a completely different beer, and obviously that's one that you're in the lap of the gods on what you review a lot of the time.
Yeah. It's almost like being put on a big pedestal, isn't it? You know, and I don't know. Almost like breweries do it. The first batch, they make an amazing first batch.
Yep.
You know, there's going to be interest from Untapped and YouTube and whatever else people review beer.
I'm good, thanks. How are you? No reply from Simon Ormel.
Where's that? What's
It's
that?
gone again. There, halfway up to the top. Didn't the original comment though.
No, no reply. Again, the thing is, we have so many comments coming through; it's impossible to read them all. And I apologise if I miss any of these comments. Yeah. So Scott, you're drinking a triple IPA. Is it going down well?
It's quite boozy, but it's okay. It's enjoyable. It's got a lovely, really hot burn to it, but it's a nice hot burn. You're getting the alcohol, so it looks like milk.
Yeah, that looks amazing.
It is. Yeah. It's lovely, absolutely lovely. And I sent a message to the one of the owners, co-owners, Joe, earlier today, and it looks like we might have a coupon code.
Brilliant for discounts. That's great. So what's been your snack of the night?
Me, all I've had today is I had a cheese sandwich. That's it. The kids had Chinese, but I didn't fancy a Chinese. So literally all I've had is a cheese sandwich, but that was all right. With what's it, isn't it?
You get on with your pool game, and me and Mel will take over for a minute while you sort that. I can see you playing your pool game. I understand totally.
No, I'm messaging Wanda because.
Right. Sorry, I thought you were playing your pool game.
No.
It's hard to know what. Yeah. Oh, right. Travis Wilson. I'm going to put this on the screen, and you can read it yourself, Scott.
Well, just go. I think, I don't know. I've not got one. I don't intend to buy one. I've seen Simon's video. I thought it was interesting. I think it's a gimmick, if I'm honest, but each their own, I don't understand what, for me, I've sent you the message today. I called it a soda stream for beer. I get what I'm trying to do, but the guy, the Craig that was on earlier was, I thought he spoke a lot of sense where it kills the carbonation in the beer, but I've not got one, so I couldn't really comment on it.
My apologies. Mal got the wooden spoon out, and she was like, "Oh, look at him." I wasn't trying to kind of like stir the spoon around, but I thought it was just a very interesting conversation between. Yeah. I mean, you put your conversation out there. I've highlighted that conversation, and it's nice to have both sides of an argument, if you like, with this thing. I mean, it's more money. The thing for me is that it's more money than a Krups. Yeah. But yet the Krups cools the beer as well.
For me, they're two different things. One is a beer dispenser, so you're buying beers, the torps that go in the dispenser, they pressurize, etc. And you're buying draft style beer for that, or you're buying something that's artificially doing something to the beer, and that's where I'm struggling with it.
Yeah. It's I think it's something like sound waves or something. It's like kind of micro shakes it about, but it is a tough one because at the same time, the whole head thing, I kind of get it, but I don't have a beer in my hand long enough to. for a beer to go off. You know that argument of the head. I'll drink a beer in 15 minutes. You know, I'll just boof and it's gone. So a beer never has a chance to go off in my kind of world, if that makes sense.
No, I get that. I think wanders away. So I sat in the garden and did sort of 4 or 5 reviews yesterday, just for something to do. So the beers, and then I'm sat there and I'm editing the bits and pieces. It's not. I know what Mark's saying, and I appreciate what Mark's saying. I don't necessarily agree with it, but then that's where we can have a conversation about it, and we can agree or disagree.
Adults, aren't we? Yeah, we're all grown adults with it. Maybe we should just move on. Maybe we should move on.
Absolutely.
Pork scratchings. What's your favourite style of pork scratchings?
I'm not a lover of pork. I like chicken itchings, not pork scratchings.
Chicken. What are they?
No, it's a joke. Chicken itchings, pork scratchings.
All right, I got you. Mel, are you enjoying your goza?
Yes, a bit acidic. No, it was going down fine, but.
Do you want another beer?
No, I'm all right, thank you. I'm just sipping that one.
Yeah, okay.
So what are you on, Simon? What are you drinking?
I'm drinking Lord's Brewing Company's Malamute.
I think I've had that. He did send. I'm sure he sent that to me. He sent me a box of beer, and I've got one that's up in the cupboard, on the top of the cupboard, that I'm keeping hold of, which is a winter spiced ale. Yeah. And I'm sure he sent me the Brandon Carr and other bits and pieces. But as a bloke, I mean, John came here with Paul from Paul's Beer Reviews a couple of weeks ago, and I mean, John literally bounced off the hovercraft and almost rugby tackled me to the ground. He was so pleased to see me. It was hilarious. He's just and his family just lovely, really nice people.
Travis said, have a cloud catcher, Mel.
A cloud catcher. I'll get one in a moment. You know, John, hopefully. John's still watching. I can see him. He's still watching there. What a top bloke.
Honest, genuine. And I know what you were saying about earlier about him keeping you afloat. And I get that, because what I like about John is he's honest.
We've had our own telephone conversation. I think it was I'm not sure if it was last weekend or the weekend before. But I think there's people I can reach out to now in the beer world who generally have my what's the old saying? Your best interests at heart, you know? Yeah. I think we had the same conversation about, I think the 11 o'clocks would do with me in, Scott. 11 o'clock.
We had a conversation a couple of weeks ago, didn't we? Where I can't remember what it was, where you said on your live stream that your sides were hurting, and I hadn't seen it for whatever reason. So I saw some of it back the next day. I phoned you up and said, "Are you okay?" Yeah. And then you were tired. And like, look, for me, you've got these options. These are the options for you going forward. And I get what you do is what you do, but at the end of the day, your health is always your priority.
Absolutely. So the 10 o'clock's kind of like just makes more sense. Makes a lot more sense. And I do have. I will be looking forward to kind of like a dry January. I do a dry January as well, which I'm not afraid to say. I know. I'm looking forward to that, to be honest, because we're in peak YouTube season now, in terms of as it is as a business, and it just getting to that point, I suppose, where we get to January, and then we have a massive. It's almost like plugging the Tesla in for a month and recharging the batteries. You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you feel that, Scott? Being a beer reviewer? Do you ever feel the burn, if you like?
We're not in it. What are we? About 15, 16 months in. So I'm unlike. I mean, you do 2-3 beers a day, or you do your 2 beers and your food. Blah 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 blah. Wanda genuinely keeps me grounded. I do more, but I have to respect her. She's as equal part of my channel as me. It's her channel as much as mine. So we do probably 2 or 3 a week. And I think that, for me, keeps that particular wolf from the door. It's so there for me, reaching burnout. There's more, but there are beers, certain beers you get more excited about than others. But I'm lucky, and I am lucky that Wanda brings, and she doesn't know it. She brings so much to our channel, and I've done a few reviews this week on my own, and I hate it. I absolutely hate it. I hate just being me, because I think I said it in one of the videos. I don't know which one it was. I like bouncing off of Wanda. That's what we do. That's what we do in normal life. So when I haven't got that, and I've just got to sit and talk about a beer, that's not what I'm about. That's not what our channel's about. And I'm finding it really hard. I've got reviews backed up because she's not here, but it's not something I feel comfortable doing. I don't.
Gonna go.
You?
Gonna go off, sort the kids out, sort the dog out.
Go and say goodbye then.
I am. Good night, everyone.
Night, Mel.
Joining us. Good night, Scott. Amazing. We've done 6 months. It's pretty cool. And I shall see you all again next Friday.
Yeah.
See you then.
Miles done. I think it's knocking it on the head at 10 o'clock really revitalized me.
Yeah.
In a really kind of like
Half 10, you did.
Yeah, well, we know 10:30. Yeah, but even that now going into we're heading. I'm saying we knock it on the head at 10 o'clock. We're heading towards 11 o'clock. But that little kind of, it almost felt like a break where I was just getting a normal night's sleep. That's made a massive difference. And I know I don't want to turn this into a death spiral type of thing where every week I come on and moan. Do you know what I mean? I moan about what I'm doing, and I moan about how it is. I felt that's where it might have gone, where it was just a death spiral of me moaning. And I felt like by me going to bed at 10 o'clock has just saved everything.
I think what people don't get to see is, I mean, obviously the sheer amount of stuff you do is ridiculous. And obviously, I mean, literally, I've watched you since you were doing the Facebook stuff and all the other stuff. What people don't get to see, and some of the people in the chat, like Bullman's beer reviews, and that, is the amount of time that goes into uploading, editing, blah 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 blah. And where me and Wanda do 3 a week. That's not so much for us, but it's obviously you do your food stuff, you did your eating challenge, so you're constantly on the go, and people don't get to see that part of it. And I think it's that, and if there was an appreciation of what actually goes into keeping these sort of things going, it's the money. Obviously, the money side of it. Obviously, where I buy all my own stuff, blah blah blah. It's hard work. It can be hard work, and as my hobby, it causes friction. Me and Wanda, it causes you stress because of the time you put in. People don't get to see that bit, and obviously you do 2 4-hour streams a week. It puts a toll on you as well.
The time, but it at the same time, it's a cool. Yeah, I mean, it's a cool thing because you look back to some of the famous people in history in the past, Henry VIII or whatever. You can imagine that type of character being able to do that type of thing. He didn't have the opportunity. The fact that we have this opportunity to do this, we're living in this age of self-broadcasting, is blooming amazing, isn't it? Really amazing. But yeah, it's a balance. It's a balance, and I've always, the reason why I'm speaking about it is because I've always been honest with my viewers, and I've always wanted them to kind of like be a part of my journey.
Yeah.
Whether it is fantastic or whether it's not so good.
Yeah, absolutely. It's the balance is crucial, absolutely crucial.
Yeah, totally. Let's have a look. Let's click this. Beer Dogs reviews. Go on then, Scott. Have a read of that one.
For a 10-minute video, you can be looking at least an hour. I'll tell you what, Simon will agree with this. It's the cooking ones. The cooking ones are the real bastard. I mean, for me, we've done three cooking, two or three, I can't remember. And where I do two cameras as well, that is just hell on earth, and that's my own fault. I enjoy doing that. But a beer review, simple. You turn the camera on and off you go, and the editing of that is quite simple. But it's the other bits and pieces.
Yeah, absolutely. Scott, I give you a couple of minutes now just to talk about you, your channel, and everything else, and then I'm going to probably knock it on the head and go and join Mel and get some sleep. So go on, talk about your channel for a couple of moments, and with Wanda.
It's all your fault. My channel is all your fault. I think I said this during the Duval live, that I found your channel by complete accident when I was going through a horrific, messy divorce.
Right.
And I remember I sat over on the sofa because I'd met Wanda during the divorce, and it was, "What are you watching?" I'm like, I went to turn it off, and she's like, "No, what are you doing?" I said, "No." I said, just leave it on." And it was, I watched you, and then I went off to other people and sort of watched other bits and pieces, but it sort of stemmed a little thing in my brain of, I like beer. Could I talk about it? And I remember saying to Wanda, and she's an amazing lady. The people that don't watch our channel, at least go and watch one video with Wanda in it, because Wanda knows next to nothing about beer, but bless her, she's got better, and she's more interactive, and she is an absolute star.
Yeah,
she's great. So I said to my mate, I came up with this thing, Wanda Beer Wonder, and I'm going to make her a star. And I told her, and she's like, "What are you on about?" And then I had little clips of her tasting beers, and she hated it. So I set this channel up, didn't expect anybody to watch, and then it sort of built and built and built. Wanda never wanted her name in the channel name, so we got rid of that sometime this year. So it's just Beer Wonder, and it makes it more inclusive about me and her. But I make no bones about the fact our channel is about me getting Wanda's personality out to the world, because for me, the world deserves a Wanda.
Brilliant. Yeah, absolutely. Totally. And I think what I like about your channel is the enthusiasm that goes into it. Because again, some part of it is chasing beer.
Yeah.
And you're kind of like a bit like me, really, where Tesco's or Morrison's or Lidl or Aldi or whatever company, you're like, boom, you're with me. And we're often like almost never do. Of course, never mention that, but we're like texting while we're driving type of thing. I'm on my way to go and get these beers. And it's that it's that enthusiasm that I like from you, and what way you're looking to kind of like it, not be cutting edge, but because you're excited about beer. You're excited about beer.
It's about being excited, sharing what I like with someone that actually now, who when we started hated beer, absolutely hated it. But if you give her a chocolate or any sort of stout now, the woman will devour it quicker than that. I promised her that I picked up layer cake from Brewdog, and it's a beer that she's wanted. I'm going up to Great Ormond Street tomorrow, spending night in a hotel with her tomorrow, and I've got it in the fridge, and I promised her I wouldn't drink it because I know she's looking forward to it.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Well,
before you stop, I want to say a massive thank you to you, because you've been a massive help to our channel, and in the last probably 6 months, you've become a really good friend as well, and it's and I appreciate that. Yeah,
totally. From the sausage and chips last year, you got me at the Barry Beer Festival. Well, we've been more or less kind of like texting back and forth, and it's been brilliant, absolutely brilliant. I appreciate that, Scott. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers. How many more cans of that beer you got?
None. No. That's it now. So 2 of them. I know 3 of them. And I'm done. I've got work tomorrow.
Brilliant. I'll let you carry on playing pool, Wanda. Thank you very much for having 20 minutes, 25 minutes of your time to join me. To everybody out there who haven't checked out Wanda Beer Wonder or Beer Wonder as they now call, go and check them out. They're fantastic people. All the best for the future. I'm sure we'll be texting each other tomorrow, but as far as everybody else is concerned, all the best for the future. And cheers, dude.
Cheers, pal. Thanks everyone for watching.
Ta-da, bye. Cheers, bye. Okay, and that is probably the end for me too. What's going on with my webcam? Blimey, what's going on? It's all broken. That's probably the end for me too. It's 11:15. It's past my bedtime. Thank you all so very much for watching. Stone the Crows. Boom. And cheers.